We actually had to like use our imagination or be creative and getting shit done. You know what I'm saying?
For
or
sure.
getting in touch with our homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what time you gonna be outside? Oh, I'm gonna be outside at 5 o'clock. All right, cool. Niggas used to meet up. You feel me?
For real.
Red bikes and
Everybody
shit.
pulling
Everywhere,
up.
bro.
And
Like,
then
that
when
was
you
the
ride
shit,
around,
nigga.
shit, nigga, you see everybody bike in front of the crib, you know that's where they at.
That's
you know
what I said. We had a spot.
Hey, that shit used to be
Like,
crazy.
it's
You would
crazy
be riding
everybody know where
every day.
everybody at.
Hey, you be
That's
outside
crazy,
rapping like,
yeah.
where the fuck everybody at? Yeah, shit. You ride past one nigga crib. All right, that's where them niggas at.
Finna go in there.
Yeah, I miss my bike too.
I miss that shit.
I had a 12 speed. That shit was big.
Yeah, I had a 12 speed too. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I did. And I used to have license plate with my name on that.
Damn straight up. He treated that bitch like a love
I
motherfucker.
used to watch that motherfucker like it was a cat head.
I always wanted the fucking mongoose. I stole one.
Yeah, I used to want to die.
That bitch was cold. That bitch on G. That bitch was gold and black, and it had stun that's on the back on the G. Hey, remember the wheels that had like the little choppers in them bitches
Hell
like that
yeah,
on
them bitches used to be
phone?
raw as
Hell
hell.
yeah, I stole that bitch, man.
Hold that thought though. Hold that thought though. You know what I'm saying? Once again, welcome back to the show. I go by that nigga named Ace.
I'm Joe.
Hold on. There we go. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is for everybody who remember dinos and mongooses.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Shit.
And stealing them bitches if they left. You feel me?
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Share this shit. Tell a friend and tell a friend. But this is the Opinion Hated Podcast, and we put that shit on everything.
Yes, sir. And we back.
We just gonna stop and just do a little intro, you know what I'm saying? And I know y'all been listening so far. You know, we got Peachie P in the building of Cannabis Infusionz.
Yes, sir.
And we
PTP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all might have remember her, you know what I'm saying, from last time, but you know, shit, she had to pull up on us one more time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, so, like, nigga, it's crazy. Like I said, we talking about the bikes and shit. Like, what's some of the other things from back in the day that y'all wish y'all still had now?
Fucking skating rink, the one up north, y'all remember that one? That bitch
I
used
wasn't
to be
never
busting.
north. I was always going 87 Greenwood.
Look, it only the one up north. I forgot the name of it, but they used to have like juke parties every Saturday.
That's what I want to bring back.
Them juke parties.
I want to go
That
to
shit
a
was
damn
busting.
phone. That bitch used to be busting. Hold me up for OG.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I was the
bro.
nasty nigga at the party.
It was.
Like,
What you used to do? What you
Shit,
mean?
trying
to
to-
do? You was on
trying
the
to
phone with a
freak.
crybaby and shit, folks.
I wasn't doing all that.
Hey, you can't even lie though, because like it's always that part in the juke party where it be the slow music. They play the pretty
Yeah.
Ricky and shit.
Oh, phone
Niggas will
now.
start lifting their shirts up and
Yeah.
start.
That wasn't me.
Nah,
That probably was that nigga.
That wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me at no party. That ain't gonna get me
That
no.
probably was that
wasn't
nigga.
gonna give me no jukes in here. Fuck, raising my shirt up. I gotta be cool in this bitch.
Man, that shit.
I gotta. Hey, when you want to juke, you gotta grab the bitch by the waist and shit. Come here,
yeah,
I'm for that.
Hey, if she give you that look like then you
Hey,
good.
on
And she be
phone
like,
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
you-
that's that look at the rink when you grab a little bitch. She turn around, look at you, grab her friend, hold on, hold me up. Oh, shit, it's getting busted.
man,
Yeah,
just bring
nigga.
back memories.
Yeah, nigga, that's that old shit though, bro. Like, man.
I didn't feel like, that shit. Bring back fun. Like, shit.
That's what
'cause you can't even
that's what
have
we
no
talking
fun
about
no
though.
more.
That's all. Everything we talk about is just fun shit, bro. Just shit
real.
we weren't thinking
Like
about.
the motherfucking house parties.
Just doing that
skating
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, just going to the club in general. Even if some shit kick off, it'll be a little fight. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no shootout or nothing too tough.
Yeah, but the clubs used to be way funner back then because niggas used to actually come up with them dances, even when we was younger too. You know what I'm saying? When they came out with that what song was that? It was like when they do the little line dances, kind of like when they be like in the
In the line
in
and
the
shit.
line and shit, but then it'd be like, I forgot that song. I think Young Jock is it. What song is that? Okay,
Shit, I
so
don't
think
even know
about
what you're talking
some at the club. Okay, so like the songs at the club that everybody will play.
You
like,
said Young Jock?
Yeah.
It's going down. That's the
Yeah,
only thing.
kind of like them songs. Like it'll be like every time I remember like every time
You
I
talking
would
about
go.
Beat It Up? Or you specifically talking about a Young Jock song, or you just saying something like that?
It would be a line of songs where it would be like popular songs like that song Zoom 2. That was one of them.
Zoom, yeah.
That Young Jock song. What was the name of it?
Which one? Beat
Meet
It
Me
Up.
in the Club.
It's going down.
Yeah, it's going down. That would be one of, and
All
they're just
the
going
shit.
to line, and niggas would just be doing all the dances for all them songs. Yeah, you feel me? Now we don't really have that shit.
Shit, like,
Hey, let me
nigga,
ask
I
y'all,
want one of
though.
them dancing niggas. No
You
way.
what?
It's about them
Shit, when motherfuckers started crumping and shit, I tried them crump. Shit, bro.
So
Hell
you was
yeah,
doing
bro.
Pretty Ricky shit too.
No, I wasn't on that Pretty Ricky shit. No,
This nigga probably was one of them
cuz,
niggas
look,
at home.
I remember I hit this
humping on the
DVD,
couch
G.
and shit.
Like, no, you ever heard of like Tommy the Clown and shit from LA, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he used to have like, that's what they host and shit out there in LA and shit. They used to have like crumps and shit, like competition and shit like that, bro. It's like dancing, bro.
I know
bro,
what
like,
crumping is, but I
Yeah.
ain't never tried that shit, nigga.
yeah, they shit but moving,
So you was
nigga.
one of them niggas trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Move my head and shit. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I do that. I want to pulling my
ass.
shirt up. Fuck, it's better than pulling my shirt up on some Pretty Ricky shit.
Hell no.
No, but yeah, back to you talking about shorties though. Hey, what's the craziest shit y'all did as a shorty though? Where y'all feel like, what? I'm gonna say the dumbest shit y'all did as a shorty. Y'all feel like, man, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking that day, nigga.
Nah, shit, I got a few of them, but it's like putting me on the spot. Like, shit, I'm just gonna think of one. Like, shit, nigga, I remember me and my homies, we was up at Toys R Us trying to steal motherfucking Sega Genesis. I don't even know what it is. It might have been, like, we was trying to steal something. Like, shit. I used to do a lot of stealing, like, shit.
Yeah. Stealing was easy back then.
Hell yeah. Especially, like,
no cameras and
my
shit.
cousins.
hell yeah.
Nigga.
Hold on.
Hell yeah, we used to
Ride to the
take
beach.
a motherfucking cars, like shit, neighbor's cars, your mama car, your daddy car, whoever car, any motherfucking car.
I think I gotta say that part was the dumbest shit I did as a shorty, was driving the steamer and not really know how to drive. And
that shit
I was floating that bitch down. Said you
That really stupid though, cause everybody was doing that shit. Everybody was doing that shit, bro.
Boy, oh G.
Like that shit crazy. Like motherfuckers used to ride to school in steamers and
Yeah,
shit. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
never
Be
ride-
riding them bitches like this your car. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the funny shit about it though, my cousin pulled up in that bitch. I was like, nigga, you dumb as hell riding that motherfucker, bro. They gonna pull your ass over. He like, bro, you wanna ride this bitch? I said, hell yeah. That shit, I take that bitch.
That shit crazy. We used to take our people's cars though, you know what I'm saying? Then I had a neighbor that stayed across the street. He went out of town. Motherfucker ended up getting in the crib and getting them keys, and we was gone in that bitch. And it's funny because we was just talking about the block is hot, and that's when that shit first came out. And that nigga had a Grand Prix at the time. That motherfucker was brand new. Like we was gone in that bitch.
You remember the Grand Prix? My mama had a Grand Prix, the Pontiac. They didn't even make them bitches.
Man, I had one, man. I hated
Grand
that
Prix.
motherfucker.
I hate that bitch
I was
too,
putting water in
bro.
that bitch all winter. I was like, you know what? Fuck this car.
Your
I
ass had a
hated that,
That bitch is bogus. After a while, like them motherfuckers don't last. Like,
that bitch was something always wrong with that Grand Prix, bro.
Yeah, GMs.
Always, bro.
Hey, that
Always.
was one of the things that was wrong with GMs. They cooling systems was always fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like it never fails. Every
I
single
became a
time.
mechanic.
Shit, that shit crazy because like that's another thing. It's just like motherfuckers actually had to be a fucking mechanic back in the day. Like you had to know how to do something on your car.
you did.
Like especially if you had one of them cars, it's just like, all right, when this happened, I know I need to do this. Or let me cut my motherfucking heat on. That shit gonna bring that gauge down a little bit.
And
you
one
know what I'm
thing
saying?
different too, though, bro. Like nigga, like we got crackheads now, but we had real crackheads back then.
And they still
nigga.
around.
Useful
Like I said,
crackheads.
they
We
around,
had
bro. Like,
useful.
nigga, I'm talking about you, like she said, useful crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy,
These niggas just doing crack.
man, these right. The motherfuckers just strung out now. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
man,
lazy, bro.
Don't know how to do shit. None of that shit.
We had a
these
crackhead in the
drugs is
hood
different, too.
Car wash, nigga, wash everybody cars.
Everybody had a car
bro.
wash.
Yeah, car wash.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Watch the
nigga.
windows, tires,
Everything,
every
nigga, all
motherfucking
that,
thing. You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Folks
That
know.
shit is so crazy.
You can need a motherfucker come clean out the garage. They come
Shit.
clean that
I
bitch
swear to
out.
God.
You need a transmission, they gonna put that bitch
bro,
in.
shit. Bro, nigga, like,
Man.
Man, crackheads was resourceful.
They were. I told you, folks. They
And you
collect
had
the
to do
end. Yeah, nigga. They
They
connect
could
you with
find
motherfuckers
anything.
too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like that shit
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, nigga.
Like crackheads had a way bigger network than most niggas.
They did,
swear to
bro.
God,
They
yes.
did, nigga.
They was the
Shit.
plugs. They
Damn,
was.
that's crazy. Like
That's how much a lot of niggas knew they tell it. Shit, they people was getting high together. Shit, you know? Keep it 100. Shit.
That's true. That's no lies, man.
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
So
man. It
much
was a
of
lot
that
of good
shit.
shit back in the day, man.
They don't,
Gas was low.
Man, everything.
Man.
See, I wasn't able to appreciate all that shit when gas was low. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
now
that.
that I remember, even though I wasn't driving, I remember how them bitches used to look.
shit. What's the lowest you remember?
I remember $1.99 the lowest.
99 cents was the lowest I remember.
You all you
I
sound like
remember
because you was always in
$1.99.
Indiana, right?
Nah, I wasn't in Indiana. Not at the time.
Indiana before. Hey, 99 cents out here gas always cheap, bro. Like
Hey, for sure.
shit, I just rode past the gas station. That bitch said like 3 something, like a little bit. But shit, by the crib it's like $4.
Yeah.
It's like $4.
Shit, by your crib?
Yeah, like $4 by my
ain't
crib,
even-
nigga.
I ain't even, see, I don't even be looking at gas prices like that. I think the last time I looked at it, it was like $3.89. I don't even remember what that was.
Yeah.
It's like I don't
nigga.
be looking at the prices like that because I know I
I'ma
need
get
gas.
gas
you know what
anyway.
I'm
It
saying?
don't really matter, bro. Like, yeah, I don't
Shit.
phone them.
The
I
only
ain't really
time
driving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the only time I notice the difference is after I put what I put in and then I look at the hand. I be like, damn, that motherfucker ain't had something the other day. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, bro, I do a take,
Oh, bro,
nigga.
see how
that
much
shit.
it
Bro, I do a double take on that, yeah, bro.
Hey,
Phone
but it's
them.
crazy because shit, like I saw in California, like some of their prices like $6 a gallon.
Yeah,
Oh,
nigga.
Lord.
Yeah, shit, yeah,
Shit,
nigga.
OC, like
Yeah, gas be high as hell out there, bro. Yeah.
Everything high out there, though.
Yeah,
everything
overpriced.
high now.
Backwoods high as hell out there.
That bitch is $30 for a
Them
bag.
bitches was high. I think because I went by the airport, them bitches probably high, but yeah, them bitches was high when I went out there. Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Jesus
Too much
Christ.
money.
All right, well, let's get it to you real quick, Peachie. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, once again, we appreciate you coming through tonight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All love, bitch.
And
It's
part of the
gang,
reason,
gang.
and part of the reason I want you to come back because, like, shit, you know, like, I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of love because it's just like one thing I've been noticing about you, you know what I'm saying, lately, you know what I'm saying, that I've been paying attention to is like, it seems like you one hell of a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always seeing you fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? You always engaging with folks. At least, you know, you always been engaging with us, and you always been a cool motherfucker anytime we've been around. But, you know, things like the board that you got going on, you know what I'm saying, plugging other people events and things of that nature. But like I said, you know, you always showing a lot of love.
Yeah.
But I want to add, like, you know, that shit cool, but I want to ask you, like, do you feel as if, like, you get a lot of that love you put out here every time?
Well, no, of course you don't. Just keep it real. But just me being me, I value my relationships and my partnerships. Whoever I meet, you know, I have this thing about can't nobody tell you about me unless it's me. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to carry myself in a certain way. So, you know, because people talk, you know what I mean? And especially if you doing something positive, you know, sometimes people think you don't deserve it because of blah, 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 or whatever. You know what I mean? That's why I support, you know, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we all in the same network. Whether I haven't met you or not yet, I'm eventually meet you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, why hold on to something that's free? You know, because supporting and love is free. So, and me, like, I have a lot of love to give. So, it don't really bother me. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, sometimes with, you know, certain people, like, I be feeling like, dang, man, they didn't even share my shit. Like, what the fuck? But then at the end of the day, I'm like, well, you know what? You don't know what people going through, or you don't know what they got on their plate. You feel me? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I don't mind showing love. You feel me? Especially if it's, you know, something that I fuck with, or I feel like, hey, man, I've seen you from the beginning. You know, just like with y'all, like, you know, one of my friends actually shouts out to Trey Style, you know, he the one that really, like, you know, told me about y'all, and and the producer Rail too.
Yeah, my brother.
Right. So, you know, when I when I met you guys, you know, y'all was cool people, you feel me? And just building that relationship, you feel me, that we have now, like as podcasters, you know what I'm saying? You know, it makes me feel good because, yeah, at the beginning when you first meeting somebody, like, you like, okay, well, I don't know them, you feel me? Like, a lot of people be standoffish. But then after a while, once you build that relationship, solid foundation with another person, then it feels better. Right. You know what I mean? It feels better to me because it's like, okay, well, that's good. You know what I mean? We all in the same frequency. We all doing the same thing, you feel me? And now, like, it's a different dynamic every time we meet each other now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, the more people that I, you know and that come to me through other people that I've met, you feel me? Because I've met a lot of people through other people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when they meet me, they like, it's like a kind of a relief because it's like, man, okay, well, you are the way this person said that you was. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really get too upset, you know, about people showing me love, but I just know that, you know, if I stay true to myself, which is a person that naturally gives love, you feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah. As long as I can share it, you feel me? I'm okay with that. Right,
and I wanted to ask you about that, though. Like, just showing love, is that like a moral thing or that was something just like instilled into, you know what I'm saying, just that support for others and that nurturing for relationships?
This is how, I don't know, like, since I was little, like, y'all used to be Willie when I was little, like, because I was just so sweet. Like, I just wouldn't, I'm not that type, like, it was just, I don't know, I was born with it. Like, I'm just a natural person that shows love, you feel me? Like, and I, you know, a lot of people be like, well, you know, you do have like that healing energy when you meet people and stuff like that. And I'm just not really tapping into it now that I'm older because I understand it. But when I was younger, I didn't understand why I would just have people just coming in and out my life. Like, nobody was permanent, but I always knew it was something that I had to do. You know what I mean? Like, I always knew that I had a purpose. Yeah. And I didn't know what that purpose was, but every time I would meet somebody or something, we'll be cool for like a second, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like a couple years or whatever, and then they just leave and be great or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, maybe my job on earth here is to support people because, like I said, you never know what people going through.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? And, you know, you don't get to meet genuine people that, you know, are already like happy with themselves. And because me, I'm confident about myself. I'm happy with myself. You know what I mean? And I know myself. So when you know yourself and you confident about yourself, you know what I mean? And nobody can really like tell you anything. Like they could be like, oh, you trash and blah, blah, blah. You'd be like, okay. Because you know it's something wrong with the other person. You feel me? Yeah. So just me like living my life up until this point, you know, and having these relationships and different interactions with different people, I've learned that, you know, my purpose is to just, you know, to give. If it's naturally inside of me to give and love and to show support to people, you know, especially if they're working hard or, you know what I'm saying, or with anything. It don't even have to be with work. It could be with like, you know, just smiling at somebody, you know, that could change people's lives. So, you know, that's how I look at it. You know, anybody that I come in contact with, you know, their life will be changed because that's just how it's been. You know what I mean?
That's strong.
Not to say, oh, I'm going to change your life, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's just your energy, though.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. And that's what I like about you. You know what I'm saying? Because then that shit come off genuine. None of that shit seem fake and phony.
It's just naturally. I don't know, for some reason, like I was just naturally born with this. Like
it is.
I will always, like if I would get nice things and I see like somebody less fortunate, like I will give that away. Like my mom, like it took my mom to tell you, like she bought me this Mulan comb. Y'all remember Mulan? She bought me this Mulan comb from Disney World. And one of my friends came over when I was real little, and she was like, girl, you was trying to give her that comb, and that comb was expensive. And I was trying to figure out But that's just always been me. Like I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a blessing and a curse because, of course, I've been taken advantage of and shit. Right. You know what I mean? Especially by niggas like,
but you know what that is though, because you spoke on your healing energy though, because you got some good ass energy, and people that got healing energy, they usually attract broken people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what probably where you feel like people always coming and going. That's because you, like you said, you probably serve your purpose in their life. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I started. When I got older, that's how I had to start looking at it because, like, I would have like these deep attachments to people, like, and be like, oh my God, like, why did they have to go? Why do we have to get into it? Why do we have to, where did you go? You just ghosted me. You know what I'm saying? But, when you start to like actually try to be one with yourself and try to like, be one with your higher self, you learn a lot of things about yourself. You learn about the codependencies that you have. You learned about, what traumas that you've learned as you've grown up, in the family and stuff, and how you can break those different curses and stuff like that. And once you learn that, you could be a freer person. You know what I mean? Sure. Then you won't be upset about people coming in and out your life, or you feel like, oh, I gave them this and I didn't ever get shit back. You know what I mean? It's going to be a totally different feeling. It's going to be like, okay, you know what? Just like you said, well, I serve my purpose and I wish them the best. And I really hope that I change them in a way that makes them better. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can do.
Well said.
So now that I'm in this business, that's how I look at things now. Yeah, I supported you. You feel me? Yeah, I supported you. You feel me? I'm not expecting you to support me back, but since this is business, you gonna want to support me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be now or later, eventually you're gonna support me too. So I'm not even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's called good karma when it comes to business. You know what I'm saying?
What you put out, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy because like sometimes that later turn into too late. You know what I'm saying? Because
but it's never too late to support somebody. It's always too late to apologize to somebody because I feel like when people get successful and stuff, it's still a good thing that they supported you. You feel me? Whether it's late, whether it's now, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, you getting a benefit from it. You feel me? But mending that relationship, you know what I'm saying, of that broken tie that you had before because you were stubborn and you didn't want to support, or you just looked at it like, oh, well, you doing your little shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you get people like that, like, oh, yeah, you got a little power, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to come to you like, oh, man, you know what? Then they want to compliment you and tell you how great you are. You feel me? And by now you already know you great. Right. You feel me? Now you getting, to the bag.
That's what I mean by that.
That's how they come around.
That's what I mean by that. Like, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to actually be a supporter. But I'm like, when I say it's too late, that mean like sometimes them people who had a chance to be around and maybe even been down, now they want to come around and support because now they trying to get something about the deal.
Nigga, they trying to attach themselves to that bandwagon,
G. You need some help?
I need help then.
Nah, motherfuckers like come around and bring up a story. Man, we used to do that. Well, come on, bro.
Hey, we don't do that no more. We do it different.
Right. Maybe came to my mama's house, she cooked for us.
Tell your mama I said, hey, but I can't be.
Come on, bro. That's it. Don't mean that.
And people love doing that like that, like, because you got to remember, like, I've dealt with a lot of people. Like, even all the jobs that I've had when I was younger, like, I've dealt with always customer service. Like, in any form, though.
Dealing with people.
Over the phone.
Telemarketing, I did that.
In person, you feel me, dressing feet. Because I was telling you earlier, I used to be a bridal consultant or whatever. And
straight up?
Yes. These females used to come in, like, screaming at their mama, you know what I'm saying? Like, disrespecting them. And I'm like, man, if I would ever say some of the shit that they say, my mama would slap the shit out of me. Like, for real.
For sure.
But I've dealt with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And just me dealing with a lot of people, you never know because people do have a lot of secrets. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of secrets, a lot of insecurities, unless you work on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell a person that's constantly working on themselves versus somebody that's not working on themselves.
That's true. I feel like you can point that out.
You really can. Like, Now you really can. Like you can also tell when somebody's insecure. You can tell that. You just gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've actually learned from like even rapping. You know, even like with, you know, showing people my music and stuff. Like I'll be looking for like, you know, do they think it's okay? Do they think? And like people will lie straight to your face and be like, oh yeah, I really love that song. Bitch, no, you don't. Like it's all in the body language. It's all in the energy. You feel me? So once you learn how to feel energies and differentiate which feeling is which, like life is so much easier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
so
true.
much easier.
And you brought up the music, like I
You
wanted
said
to ask you,
navigate.
Oh.
like, what's going on with the music? Nah, hold on, what's going on? I missed that.
Oh, with the music?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, I thought Joe was saying something.
Oh
but-
shit, nothing. You talking about just navigate? Just what you saying? Just
yeah.
trying to navigate everything.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm really well. I do have a new artist that I'm helping out. I really hate that manager title, y'all, because you know managers, that's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And my plate is already full, thanks to Yahweh. You feel me? Because you know he's the one. But I do. I'm supporting OTM Lil Joe right now. Shouts out to OTM Lil Joe. And as far as me doing music, I'm actually like working on some international music, y'all. So this is gonna be like my first time doing like reggae, reggaeton stuff like that. So I'm dipping and dabbing into it a little bit, and it's a process only because like I don't really know like any reggaeton or reggae artists in Chicago. So that's gonna be my new networking thing. You know, just meeting like artists from the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying?
To say, that's what the
And-
internet for too.
Right, you feel me? So I haven't really been to like any Caribbean shows as of lately, cause you know I know where they at too.
Right.
But I just haven't like dabbed into that lane because you know I just been doing my thing with the other events that's been happening. You know, just the smoking events. And, you know, just performing, you know, the hip hop and rap events that's been going on, you know, in Indiana and Chicago area, you know, South suburbs and stuff like that. So I haven't really been like dabbing into that, but I have been working on stuff. And I've been producing, so.
Oh, you produce like, damn, that's crazy. Like your
Yeah,
ass
you
out
been
here
working.
working like a Mexican.
You working?
Yeah, motherfucker. But like you, it's funny
Bro,
because
she
you
said
said,
she hold on. She
And
did
I'm
say
in
she
school
got
too.
some.
yeah,
She
like
said she
shit.
got some
It's funny.
Mexican
She
in
said she done did everything.
That's
but
funny, bro.
drive
Hold
a
on.
fucking
I think you
forklift.
missed that, G.
No, I heard. It.
Oh,
That's why I said what I said. Like, shit.
yeah, you out
You know what I'm
here.
saying? Like shit, but yeah, it's like shit. Is it like why do you take on so many different roles?
I'm glad you asked that because I ask myself that every day and I don't get no answer. So I'm just going to come up with a conclusion. I feel like this. For me personally, I feel like, what's the saying? Idle mind is, what is it?
Devil's
Idle-
playground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do I explain this? So I went through a period of where I wasn't doing anything. Like I wasn't working. I wasn't like making no music. I wasn't doing shit, y'all. I was just depressed. I was like just out of it. Like I didn't know, like I lost myself. Let's just put it like that. I lost myself full-fledged. And it was like a couple of months where I had to really like search for myself. And that shit is like the worst experience you can ever have in your life. It feels like God's not there. You know, and if you ever like, okay, so when you at home at night, when you in your bed, like you feel like you alone, but it's kind of like, you know, you're not alone because, you know, it's people in the house, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? But it's a feeling where you can be like around family, you can be around a person, but you still feel like alone. Like
Right.
you feel like, you know what I'm saying, very inferior. And I had that for a long time. And, you know,
Bless you.
I was praying, I was like, man, you know, I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was like on some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I just completely just gave my whole life up, you know, and I just was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't even want to live, you know what I'm saying? But I had to have an awakening, you know what I'm saying? I had to find myself because in order for me to do what I'm doing now and to have so many things that I want to do and can do them without like burning myself out, like I had to like really like dig deep inside and figure out like why things happen. You know, like I was talking about earlier, with, you know, people coming in and out of my life, you know, why, you know, why my family is the way they are, why, you know what I'm saying, why I had to go through some things, you know what I'm saying. Once I figured that out and started afresh and anew, then I was like, okay, well, I don't want to be a woman that don't have anything going for herself, you feel me? I want to be a woman that does what she wants to do, but also do what she needs to do. So, you know, I had my son pretty young, and, you know, when I was finding myself, you know, he was still kind of young. But now that he older, it's a little bit better because now that I'm doing all the things that I want to do, following my dream, you know, investing in myself, you know, doing a lot of stuff, he's looking at me like, wow, like, you know, I want to be like that. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to do what I want to do, but still can handle business at home. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take up all these things because, you know, I have a vision of where I want to be in like the next 20 years. So like the next 20 years, I should have my own production company. You know what I'm saying? When I mean like my whole company, I mean, it's going to be with everything, you know, in it, anything entertainment. You know, if you come to Cannabis Infusionz, we here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
The whole studio setup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to make things easier for artists like me. You know what I mean? Whether you sing, rap, do podcasts, you feel me, or engineer or whatever. You know, I want to have that whole production set up. You feel me, for somebody that's just like, well, how do I even come to be a singer? Or how do I become an actor? Like, I don't know how to. I don't even know the first steps. You know what I'm saying? Right. I want to be the place where you come here, we'll help you figure that shit the fuck out.
You want to be the resource. You feel me? Like, you want to be the resource.
And that shit crazy because like even when she talking about herself, she still say we.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, that just shows the love she got for people, though. You know,
it's just like that's crazy.
And I always say we because I can't do it without my creator. Like, he the one that created me. You feel me? So I always have to give him, you know, or whatever energy it is, because I don't know if it's a him or a her. We don't know.
I wanted to ask you about that, though, after, you know what I'm saying, you moved past, though, because I heard you say, we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and not God, you know, like.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, y'all, I be doing a lot of research and stuff.
Come on, talk to me, you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like Jesus and God are kind of man-made names, and I kind of feel weird saying them because I don't know if they're the real names. You know what I'm saying? I know Yahweh's a real name, and it feels powerful to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to just go on my intuition. You feel me? You know what I mean? And, you know, just pray. And I feel like, you know, most of the stuff, the religion they have, it's too many hands in it. And I'm not gonna say I'm a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person.
Most definitely.
You gotta know when to do or play your part, or you know what I'm saying. So, you know, when I'm around people and we having this conversation, you know, I'm gonna share the knowledge that I have because, you know, I feel like it's important. Knowledge is power.
It is.
You know, but I'm not like a super like, you know, I'm not like that because I feel like, look, if he created me, then he knows me. He knows how I communicate. He knows the way I move. So why do I got to make myself uncomfortable to keep a relationship with him? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, why do I have to change my whole style and being to, you know, communicate or to do things for him? He knows. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of ways that you can praise God, or, you know, you can, you know, worship, you know what I mean, Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways you could do that, you know, that are different, but it's frowned upon because of a system that was made to control people.
Religion. You feel me? Religion is made to control and divide. You know what I'm saying? Because religion separate people too. you know,
Right.
and we going back to, like you say, the story of Jesus to Christianity made me start looking for spirituality. It was that, like the shit that they tell you in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? The reason why we celebrate Easter, me and Ace was talking about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
the
a
reason why
fucked
they
up
celebrate
holiday.
Easter.
I forgot about Easter. 'Cause
He rose from the dead.
All these
Y'all,
holidays fucked
y'all
up.
ain't never thought none of this shit was like supernatural ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay,
like,
I believe it's supernatural stuff, but as far as like you gotta, okay, I feel like this. If you're gonna try to control people, you need to just get rid of the old evidence. Don't still have that shit. You feel me? And then create a whole new holiday and shit, and then expect motherfuckers not to find the other shit out. Like,
It's
you know
kind
what
of
I'm saying?
hard for them to have that shit for
but
real.
you know something I
Right.
realized when you said like doing your research, me doing my research more into spirituality and shit, and thinking like how, like you said, don't hide that history. When you talking about the white motherfuckers know the history, they know this shit.
They
like,
do.
and one thing I researched that I learned was they schedule a lot of holidays where certain spiritual shit is changing in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a reminder for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why that shit never the same every day on every year. You know what I'm saying? Like that Monday, that Tuesday, you feel me? It falls on different shit. Like when they say Thanksgiving, for example, it's the third Thursday or some shit, right? Like some shit like that. I got
Fourth Thursday.
Fourth Thursday.
Thanksgiving is such a fucked up
Like,
holiday.
you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we celebrate all that shit.
Oh my
You feel
goodness.
me?
Like when I got older, like everything was just ruined.
it was.
Just God. damn,
It was.
Like okay, so I
It
knew
was.
it wasn't no Santa Claus. Like okay,
Me
everybody
too.
know that. You know what I'm saying? Easter Bunny, I was still kind of like, I don't know. Easter Bunny is, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Is he real or not? I wasn't really sure about that. But all the rest of this shit, like, man, this shit was just fucked me up.
I always thought, where the fuck the eggs come from in Easter eggs if we celebrate with Bunny?
I found out motherfuckers make them bitches and they gotta put them in there, or they like have the little the plastic ones. They
Yeah,
just
that
throw
you pull
candy
apart,
in.
yeah.
Hey, I like that when I used to find money on scavenger hunt as a shorty. I like
$5.
that.
Ain't nobody doing that. Man, look.
Get the blues,
We
get
need
the
to bring some of
red,
that shit the
man.
fuck
Shit,
back.
you can. You do that yourself.
can.
Make your
Yeah.
own traditions.
Hell yeah.
But like shit, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Like I wanted to take this shit a step back real quick because like you talking about going through what you was going through when you found yourself in a little bit of a sunken spot. But like I got a 2-part question.
Okay.
All right, so like my first question would be like, by you being a giver and giving out a lot of energy and everything, do you feel like all the energy and love and shit you was showing out kind of led you to that? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of got depleted of your energy and you had to recharge. And 2, you know what I'm saying, what were some of the things that you did to get yourself out of there?
Oh. Okay, so oh man, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. So I was in a relationship where all my energy was depleted. Like literally all my energy. Like all of it. And you know how you know all of your energy is depleted? Is when you can feel your energy being drained. Like I've never felt like that with anything. Like, and when you can actually feel the energy being drained and you just can't control that shit, like that shit is just some crazy ass shit. Like it's like, oh my God, but then it's like you can't help it because it's like you love the person. It's just like, but when I tell you drained, baby, I was drained. I was dry. Motherfucking skin was dry. Everything was. I was dry. I was a dry ass bitch, y'all. I was dry as fuck. I was dry than a motherfucker. Like, man, I couldn't smile. I couldn't do nothing. I could it was just, and it was no confidence. It was like everything that I had wasn't there anymore. That's why I was like, you know, when you lose yourself, that shit.
It ain't good.
That's how some people don't be coming back from that. That's how some people be killing themselves because it's like, man, you just it's a feeling like that you just can't describe. So look, so my energy was drained or whatever, and I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, man, I don't even. So I just started to look. I started to read stuff that was like encouraging, or be around people that, you know, that I felt that like loved me. You know what I'm saying? So that way I can feel how love felt again and how real feelings felt. Because remember, I was drained, everything. Like, I didn't even know half the time who the fuck, you know what I'm saying, I was. Oh, man, I got a son. Damn, I forgot. I do remember I got a son. You know what I'm saying? It was that bad, and it was just like, you know, I had to have people around me that will constantly remind me that first, I wasn't alone, and then second, people still, you know, love you. There's somebody out here that does love you. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody, you know, out here that does, you know, need you to survive for them. You feel me?
Right.
So after a while, you know, I just started to like feel like this. I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just finna make myself over. So any emotions that I felt, because I was getting like spurts of like different emotions, like spurts of madness. Like I just be like, oh, well, I'd be just so mad. And then I just started like crying, like, oh my God, like it was just so weird. So I made up in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'ma just try to change myself. And I know that sounds crazy because it's like, how the fuck you gonna change yourself?
No,
Like, what the fuck?
don't.
Like,
No,
how?
Perfect shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to change about myself?
Yourself.
Right. So I was like, so what do I want to change about myself? Because at the first, I thought I was the problem with everything, and that's why everything, you know, fell apart, or, you know, I didn't feel confident. I felt like that was the reason. Right. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, that really wasn't the reason. So I just started like naming things that I felt like I wanted to change, that, you know, I've heard, or, you know, that people say to me. I would think about things that people used to say to me when I was like younger and stuff. And I would be like, okay, well, let me analyze this. Am I really this type of person? How do I feel about this? You know, I would actually go through all of the trauma and all of the things that like drained my energy. I went back and I analyzed all of it. And once I analyzed everything about that, everything, all the traumas and stuff, and how I felt like, oh man, it's my fault that this happened and stuff, and this is my fault that I'm like this, you know, because I was blaming myself, like,
Right.
who blame, man? And we real hard critiquers of ourselves, like we the worst critiquers. So I was just like, man, was that my fault? So I would, you know, go back and I would just think about it. I'd be like, man, I don't think so. That don't even sound like, you know what I mean? That's not the type of person I am. So I had to really like earn that trust back with myself. That's really like the big thing.
You had to earn that trust back with yourself. Explain that.
Yeah, like, because I feel like this. I was just listening to something on YouTube. I be listening to like random shit on YouTube.
Me too.
It's a lot of good shit.
Yeah, and they was saying, I'm sorry, and they was saying how like, you know, let's go back to, you know, people believing in God and stuff like that. Like we ask him for stuff, but then we'll like counteract like it being in the works for us because we don't trust that we can handle it, or we don't trust it because of what we went through. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have that with yourself, especially. Like you have to have this type of trust with yourself where it's like you can't question yourself, you can't second guess, you just gotta, okay, can I do it? Yep, I can do it. All right, well, there ain't no question about it. Let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like that's how people make mistakes with other people in relationships too. You know, they start second guessing themselves. Like, well, man, I don't know. Like, shoot, they might be a little bit out of my league a little bit. I think I could do it. I don't know. Maybe I got to be this way. Maybe I got to do this. Then we start changing ourselves and not trusting who we are. You feel me? And end up fucking this shit up.
That's true.
So I had to build that trust back in myself first before I did anything. Like before I even, you know, started, you know, really having a close relationship with my son. You know, really like going into my craft and making a decision. Like, are you gonna do this full time? Are you really gonna follow your dream, or are you gonna have something on the side? You feel me? Or are you just gonna go in there full throttle? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be sure of myself first before I made the decisions that I wanted to be life changing. You know what I mean? And a lot of people be like, well, I trust myself, blah, blah, blah. You know, okay, that's great and everything, but we're constantly changing and we're constantly growing. We're constantly going through different situations. Yeah. We gonna go through situations that we haven't been through. So, you know, how can you say like, yeah, you know, I fully own 100%, you know what I'm saying, trust myself all the time with everything, you know. Yeah. But you get into a situation you ain't never been into before, and it's like, oh man, I gotta question myself. Like, what do I do? Right. Like, how do I present myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to really like, you know, I did a lot of, like I said, I had spurtive emotions. I let all the emotions out. If I felt like I wanted to cry, I ain't give a fuck where I was at. Nigga, I need to cry. You feel me?
Let that shit out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I'm, you know what I mean? Like in a restaurant just balling. Motherfuckers looking like, damn, is she okay? You know what I mean? Or if I gotta scream, shit, I gotta walk outside and fucking scream. Like, period. Like, I gotta let all of this stuff out, because one thing I noticed, like, sometimes, like, we as people, like, we hold extra things inside of us that we need to release in order to, you know, in order for the things that's trying to, like, make us better, new things. You know? And sometimes we don't think of it like that because it be situations we ain't never been through. You know, and we got to learn from them so we can grow. So,
you can't be afraid to welcome that change, you know what I'm saying?
And me, I'm a earth sign, so we real, like, I'm fixed, okay? I'm not changing. Why? This shit is working for me right now. Like, why you know what I'm saying? But that was probably the hardest thing, being able to be willing to, like, change, because, you know, I used to blame myself for everything, but at the same time, you know, I wasn't taking accountability either for some of the shit. You feel me?
Can I get deep with you though, right quick? Like, if you don't mind, open up. Like, tell me though, what was a moment in your recovery, you know what I'm saying, you feel like defined your change to where you feel like you wasn't gonna feel like that no more? You know what I'm saying? That day.
When I felt myself, when I found myself crying on the bathroom floor of my apartment, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you was not raised like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to get your ass up. What are you doing? And I got my ass up. I took a shower. I smoked a blunt. I sat down and I just was quiet for about like 20, 30 minutes. After that, I was like, you know what? I don't ever want to be in this position ever again. And it was like my heart, like, felt like it was like busting open. Like, you know what I'm saying? My body felt like I was having chills every 5 seconds. Like, it was just horrible. You know what I'm saying? Just really horrible. And once I went through that, I was like, you know what? It's something ain't right about this. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be this broken. I shouldn't feel this broken, but I'm like a solid person. Like, it felt like my insides was like broken puzzle pieces. Like, that's how I felt. And after that, I started the process. I was like, you know what am I gonna do today? Make me a little routine. I'm like, I don't like how my body look, even though that was another insecurity I had to get over. But working out, I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna go work out. Started working out. And working out, after that, I just had to make that decision to do that. It's always that first step, you feel me? As long as you make that first step, it just propels you into, you know, doing better stuff. Then I started getting into herbs and stuff, and it's the bomb from there. You know?
We appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was real intimate. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you sharing that.
It is intimate. Like, you have to be able to embrace yourself. And it is an intimate thing, embracing yourself. Like, especially if you hold your body to a high standard. Like, I don't shake everybody's hand. I don't touch everybody. I don't hug you know what I'm saying? Because they spirit can transfer in you, and you can turn into
energy, all that. Don't rub your demons off on me.
That's why motherfuckers be like, you'll see some of them pictures of certain celebrities, and they had the gloves on when they out here making contact with people.
Man, fuck that. I don't even want to feel like
if I'm a celebrity, I ain't touching nobody. Get the fuck back. My celebrity, get back.
Yeah, especially now. But like, this my last.
Touch my cane, nigga.
I got.
She said I can't.
Touch my cane.
Hell yeah, kiss my cane, motherfucker.
But I know you were saying, like, shit, you read books. Like, is there any books that specific? Because, you know, it might be somebody out there that might, you know what I'm saying, need the same read, you know?
Well, I'm not going to say they were self-help books. They were books that I really wanted to, like, know things about. Like, me, I don't really read, like, self-help books. I only read, like, books that, like, kind of, like, give you information.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got this one book. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but I'm gonna text it to you later. But it's this one book. It's the book of herbs, and they in this book they show you all of the herbs, like, in the entire world, and what they do, and like how they heal you, what you can take it for, where you can find them at. You feel me? The dosage,
what's
all
the name
that
of this
shit.
book?
The Book of Herbs.
It's the Book of Herbs. I can't remember the author right now, but
we can Google.
We gonna Google that shit.
It's a green book. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a green book, and I was reading a lot of that stuff, and it was just interesting reading it because it was a whole bunch of herbs that can help you. You know, sea moss was in there, of course, if you know about that. You know,
sea
stuff
moss
like
got
that.
some of it. Yeah.
Shit got like what 91 minerals in that motherfucker.
Yeah, like you can literally drink that like a day and like survive, like if you want to, like. But yeah, so and another book I was reading, What You Know About the Music Business. That's an older book, but I didn't know about it until like recently, maybe like 3 years ago or whatever, and that's because I had met with somebody when I was at a show, because I was doing a lot of shows back then. So that's another book I was reading too. I do want to get into some like actual like fiction books, you know, that ghetto fiction books.
Yeah. Hey, I'm reading this for motherfuckers that's listening that probably want to read. I'm reading Andre Iguodala's 6 Man book, and that shit decent. You know, the 6 Man. Yeah. Like, he a basketball player, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I'm a girly girl.
He from Illinois.
I should have said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's good, man.
Shit, I ain't reading no books right now, so I ain't even finna start. I think the last book I read was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Go down, keep going. Go down. Okay, left, all the way to the end.
And like my
right there.
And like my last question to you, you know what I'm saying, about that is, like, did your son notice a difference from, you know, in your transformation?
Everything, but when I was going through that, I think he was too young to really notice. But because where I was living at, I had a friend downstairs from me, and she had a son too. So like when they would come out of school, they'd be outside kicking it. You know what I'm saying? They'd be, you know what I mean? So he wasn't really around too much to see me. Like sometimes he'd be like, "Mom, you okay?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good," and then he'll just leave it alone, you know. But he, at that time, like, you know, it was a lot going on at the time,
Right.
you know, and it was a little bit different back then too, because, you know, he was more with like other family members too. At that time, because he was younger too. So.
Right. All right, Peachie P. You know what I'm saying?
Peachie P.
Peachie
P.
Like shit.
That's always good when you coming through. It's just fucking with you, man.
Like, came over here and talked some
shit. Yeah, but we ain't going. I want to talk about some shit that's going on though. You know what I'm saying? For we, you know what I'm saying, get up out here and roll to what we got going on. You know, but of course, everything in the world about that Russia shit. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that shit?
It's scary.
Shit, like this shit crazy because like that shit not really scary to me because I feel like, you know, matter of fact, I'm just not worried about that shit. At least
you
not
don't
at
think
the
it's
moment.
gonna get that serious?
Yeah, like, but see, like I feel like it's certain precautions that maybe motherfuckers probably should look into. It's just like
survival kits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really see nothing really too much happening on American soil like that. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers want to start fucking with that internet, that cyber attack shit, that it might be certain things you need to do. But I didn't feel like shit, nigga, even if it did get to the point where it's over here and we really got to deal with some real shit, then make sure y'all got some bullets and, you know what I'm saying, water, and pray for the best. Like shit.
Yeah, shit. Because, I mean, first off, they're going to start drafting motherfuckers just like they did in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? 18 to 60 males couldn't leave. If you was between the ages of 18 and 60, you couldn't leave. You had to defend the country. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think me personally, I feel like it ain't gonna be no American soil shit or no boots really on the ground other than it's like an invasion, like that shit going on. But it's kind of like weapons, you know what I'm saying? Missiles
Ukraine
and shit.
on their own anyway. There's some shit between them. You know what I'm saying? Because like the whole point of, you know what I'm saying, them even sending them troops over that way. I think they got 40,000 troops they sent over there, and they activated the NATO force or whatever this shit called
defense
for
force
the first
and shit,
time in history. You know what I'm saying? But that's to, you know what I'm saying, protect those other countries that's around the border.
Yeah, because I mean, we got a lot of allies.
They under NATO, you know what I'm saying? So like Poland and like, what's that shit, Moldova, whatever the fuck that is, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, you know, that's really all that shit about.
Yeah, man, and they sending help, man, but I really feel like Putin putting that pressure on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he warned everybody not to intervene. You know, we talked about the weapons he moving
man,
in.
It's gonna be some shit y'all ain't never seen before.
In history, I do shit. We just before we just started. Shit, we pulled up them weapons he just moved in. You feel me? Like I told y'all, just the damage they do. One missile kill shit in a 2-block radius. It suck all the oxygen out the air, bro.
Oh yeah, that shit.
That's crazy, G. Nobody can survive that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's 18. Imagine it's 18 missiles on one. That's just one tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's just the start of it. Cause they like speaking on what you said, bro. Like the cyber shit. That's what the U.S. officials saying. Like they just surprised. You know, Hitler ain't. Y'all keep calling his ass Hitler. That's my second time calling him Hitler. I'm telling you, bro. That's that energy. So I'm sinking with me. That's that energy,
you probably
bro.
Thinking about that shit when I was saying like.
Man.
That what was that little conspiracy that Obama was Hitler's grandson? And shit. That's probably what you was thinking.
And there's some other shit too that like, man, about like Antichrist and all that shit. Like as far as like when they go to religion, you know, they always say like the Antichrist and all that, and they wondering if he gonna be the third one, because that's gonna be the one that's reset the world and create the unstable of the peace. You feel me? Which is we seeing now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I could probably keep calling his ass Hitler relating to that. Right, but that nigga got some shit, bro, that motherfuckers ain't seen, G. Just like they like the cyber attack, like that's they said, crazy. they could take out people power grid, you know what I'm saying, connections, all
that's
that.
That's crazy. Like how do you let people people gonna do what they want, but that shit dangerous.
Man,
it is.
Shit. We ain't in control of none of that shit. Like shit.
That's the crazy thing. Look, y'all, we ain't controlling none of our lives. Motherfuckers gotta use that shit. Motherfuckers can get real mad on a phone call and drop a bomb on us, bro, for no reason. We ain't did shit. We recording this.
Hey, but you wanna know what's funny? Like this shit is like that movie we was talking about a few weeks back. Don't Look Up.
Oh, I saw that shit too, bro. Like, niggas made memes and all that, bro. Like goofy. And and shit, I don't blame her for snapping. Like, do y'all understand? Like, bitch, I'm saying we finna die. Y'all
that's
like,
how that shit is for real.
You know, but like, man, like,
that's how that shit is
but it's just like some shit we ain't seen before, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody living through so many history events. You feel me? Shit that's like, man, I remember this shit happen. Like, this a whole invasion we seeing. Like, we seeing motherfuckers dropping out the sky, and we got social media today. TikTok and dropping out the sky, bro. Parachute. And I'm gonna tell you something. We us U.S. military, these little niggas, we don't take shit serious, bro. Y'all should be dancing and none of that shit, cause y'all ain't gonna come back the same, especially if y'all have to be in combat, bro, or just being around that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit change you, nigga, cause you see death. Yeah, you see motherfuckers die in the hood, but you really see motherfuckers die, nigga. One step wrong, you die. You feel me? Like, shit, like. So this war shit crazy, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I was trying to find that video, and the Ukrainian president, that nigga, you know, he ain't trying to lead America or whatever, tried to offer him some refugee, you know what I'm saying, refuge, and he said, nah, I'm straight.
They standing with their people, bro. They gonna go down. They gonna go down.
And is it true, bro? Like, he was an actor?
Yeah, he an actor. His brother is a boxer. You feel me? Yeah, his brother a boxer. You feel me? Yeah, so they both standing together on the front lines. See, they you know, he said he's standing with his brother. Shit.
Yeah, they was out there passing choppers to all the motherfucking residents that's still out there.
We sending so much money over there. Like, over this last day, they done received a lot of like crypto donations. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like, from around the world.
Shit out.
Yeah. They trying to send military, like, shit.
Where they get all this money from?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like what this nigga doing, don't even, I don't know, man. I don't know, cause I feel like you don't supposed to let a nigga do what the fuck they want to do, but like, I think what he's showing his hand is like, look, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and y'all ain't gonna touch me. And if y'all try something, I'm gonna really pull out some shit y'all ain't seen, bro. Like, if like, think about the U.S. If we can drop a bomb on the motherfucker and motherfuckers still be talking about it, that shit, it ain't shit. Shit, like, you can't do nothing. That's fucked up, though, for them people, bro, that's, like, screaming for help, bro. Like, to be in a country, and it's a whole world, bro. Like, everybody watching you get your shit taken over, bombs dropped on you, and you just, like, help us. And people like, well, that ain't our obligation to really come over there and do that. I mean... We see somebody, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You reveal what the fuck they fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the realest.
That's fucked up, bro. That's hard. That show you the world heartless as fuck, bro.
It
too.
is.
I was trying to find that video of that tank that ran over that car shit. You know what I'm saying?
What can we do?
Yeah, the tank. Oh yeah. What we can do? Shit. I mean, because they keep telling this nigga to stop. Nigga, stop. Go home. Leave these people alone, folks. I'm doing. We can't do shit because if we go over there, fuck with the people.
Right, it's gonna
go down because we already got people that don't fuck with us. It's all like it's all like you said, messy, like gang shit. It's gang shit, bro. That's why they got flags. That's why we got flags. It's gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. We plant our flag on territories. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you don't mark shit that ain't yours.
Where you think niggas got that shit from, though?
For real, I'm telling you.
Niggas got that shit from. Like,
yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's what it is. Think about it, nigga. If something yours, you ain't gonna mark it. You feel me? I'm planting my shit to let motherfuckers know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's all this shit is. Like, y'all feel bad, bro. If motherfuckers invade us and we on Facebook talking about help us. Help us, Turkey. Help us.
Like, nah, we straight. You know what
I'm saying? Hey, y'all talked all that shit. Yeah, man, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all got all that freedom. Motherfuckers got Lamborghinis and Bugattis.
That shady shit.
Eating steaks. Y'all was worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, like I said, shit, I don't think I'm gonna be with my family. I'm gonna stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, if shit go down like that, that's the only thing you could do. Like, shelter in place, bro. That's what that shit called. Yeah. Bro.
I pray the aliens come save me.
Phone them. Hey, that's the crazy thing, because I believe in all that shit, and I do think, like, I wonder if that shit busts off like that when motherfuckers finna really blow up this earth. With this, cause all nuclear weapons is gonna blow up here. Ain't nobody survive. Ain't nobody gonna win a war. Like, if it's a World War III, ain't nobody winning this shit. Like Albert Einstein said, he said, I don't know what weapons World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. You feel me? That mean on the G. Quote that shit. You feel me? Like, that's a reset.
That's just so scary.
That's some shit that he said back then. You feel me? Like.
But see, like I said, unless, you know what I'm saying, I hear them sirens or a motherfucker talking about some martial law shit, I ain't even gonna be worried about that shit. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for shit. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers still gotta do what they gotta do. So, you know what I'm saying, like, it's good to be concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Shit don't stop.
Like, shit.
Hey, y'all know what I thought, though, too, y'all, G? Like, just on some far-fetched shit. I was like, what if all this little war shit is a distraction that the queen finna die? Like, and they changing all that shit, like, that family shit, bro.
You don't need no distraction for
like,
that.
There ain't no distraction. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, the other day when I was speaking with you, like, you know what I'm saying, I saw that the royal family, you know what I'm saying, wanted a distraction to keep, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers up off their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like with the son. You know, like, he got the little rape case and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker finna settle for like $19 million and shit like that.
But you know, I think about that queen shit, that shit deeper.
Would y'all settle for $19 million?
Yeah, because I mean, hell
yeah. I'll settle a rape case for $19 million.
I mean, if you could get more, would you really settle for that?
Oh, you talking about, you a victim? You talking about in the victim case?
Look, nigga, I'll take $50,000.
You say 50? Yeah. That mean if you settle at 19, that mean that number was high. You feel me? Yeah, they brought it down. Fucking 19.
Yeah, like that's what motherfuckers like. Fuck
hell yeah, who won't settle for 19 meals?
Shit,
any meal. Shit, any
1 meal.
So, motherfucker, hold on, Mr. Smith. We can get more money.
Nigga, you heard what I said. So,
nigga, hold on. Let me talk to these people.
Hey, man, you fired, nigga.
Hold on, man. You can talk.
About you fired.
Shit.
You fired, motherfucker. Like, you finna block my blessing.
Shit. Fuck that. Give me a little bit of that. Give me a check. Can I get a little bit of cash? Shit. You feel
me in advance on that.
Bro, I need them something to lead with so I can feel good about this decision.
Can I get about 40,000 of that in crypto, please? Shit,
yeah, plug me. Whatever y'all invested in. Shit. Like for real.
Calling myself, try to say you can cash at me some of that Shazam. Give me something in cash and put something on my Rust card, nigga.
Gold coins,
motherfucker, saddle on you. That's a lot of money.
And give me some link. You know what I'm saying? I'll take some of that.
That's crazy. Motherfucker just settle shit and people just go away.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. And people just like go away, bro. Like,
let's have it go. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a guilty plea though?
That's enough.
That's a hustle.
Case.
It is. I feel like everybody.
Nah, it ain't enough for it, but you know what I'm saying? At the same
especially
time,
it depends on what somebody went through.
But that's how you know when you got money, you got more plug.
You do. If
it was somebody else, motherfucker would have went to jail. Yeah,
you did. Motherfucker most definitely would have locked you up
for
that rape.
Like, it ain't no settling. Settle what, nigga? Like,
settle what, nigga? Your ass going to jail. You
money
rape
make
me.
a difference. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's something that these shorties need to know. Like, y'all be out here following these rappers and shit like that. Like, shit, nigga, they gun cases ain't the same as your gun cases.
No.
You know
what
I'm saying? They charges ain't the same as yours because them niggas got money.
They got lawyers.
Niggas ain't got money.
They got lawyers.
You know what I'm saying? No, you need money to get lawyers.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit, like I said, if any little niggas listening, man, y'all outside and y'all playing, put y'all lawyer on retainer at least.
Retainer fee, bro, for sure.
Yeah, motherfucker, a couple dollars every week or something. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, like prepaid, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Anything on, he meet you there. On G.
Right.
You need one of those, fuck. On G,
like,
some shit like that, nigga.
Different, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
them, like you said, bro. Them cases different, nigga. Like you said, we talking about this Queens, like the rape case. That's a different, like just a whole rape case. For settle for 19, that mean they got hard fucking evidence. If not video, you feel me, on some R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, but meanwhile, shit, like Trey Songz, like shit, he got a female filing a $20 million lawsuit.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
What do you think about that?
Shit,
I don't know.
Like I said, like it's motherfucking
Trey Songz.
It's gold digger season. You know what I'm saying? It, like motherfucker, like it's easy to hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do.
Females on Instagram talking about Trey Songz.
It's crazy though. We always talking about Trey Songz on this bitch.
Like, I don't know.
We always talking about Trey Songz on this bitch in a crazy way. He always come up spinning bitches' mouth, all type of shit.
Oh my god!
But like, see, like I said, that's the thing. Like, shit, you gotta be careful who you get yourself involved.
That's
with.
for sure.
I'm not saying he guilty or innocent because I don't know.
We don't know.
That's their business. But all I'm saying is, it's just like, shit, like you're a target when you're a celebrity. You got money, you're a target. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just listening to Shekinah on Big Facts the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Shekinah?
And she was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, she got into a fight in a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what happened? Like shit.
No, I'm just saying
Shekinah. Well, Shekinah. But anyway, like shit, her ass got into a fight. And like shit, she ended up beating the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch filed she won $15,000 off her. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So she was like, after that, she like, I don't give a fuck. Like I get in the car on the bitch and call the police on her. She like, I ain't no scared bitch and none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Just protecting my shit.
Exactly. It's just like the baby. You know what I'm saying? Beat his baby mama brother ass in the bowling alley. And nigga turned around, filed a lawsuit.
He did?
Yeah.
And that's what Boosie was
You
saying.
should have known that was coming.
Yeah,
I
knew it was coming.
Boosie done had like, all these celebrities.
And it was recorded. They beat him up for.
Yeah.
How much y'all think he should ask for after that?
Shit. Everything.
19 million.
Judge just like, come on now. Y'all just, come on. You was slipping and falling. Ain't nobody really get a good leg.
Slick season out here. Like shit, nigga. I wish the celebrity would poke me. Like shit, motherfucker. Troy gonna be my lawyer.
We getting some
that
bread.
nigga put a suit on. We going to court. We gonna settle that shit. I'm like, give me a
That's
number.
easy. If I'm settling a case, but they got to be dedicated, man. I see why lawyers get paid a lot of money though, bro. That shit take time, persistence.
Man, you gotta know what you talking about.
You gotta be up there, and you gotta know how to sell motherfuckers too, though. You gotta sell what you selling. You know what you telling motherfuckers, even if it's guilty though. You know, man, lawyer be smooth as hell too, bro.
Hey, motherfucker.
The smoothest lawyer is Method Man, of course.
Oh, pal. Hey, I fuck with Method Man on power.
He the smoothest lawyer I ever seen.
Hey, that nigga had Shorty on the stairs like, shit, did you or did you not fuck me? That's pretty much what he said.
So you fucked a few people involved in this case.
Right.
Damn.
I was like, damn, he's just tearing her apart.
Shit, why we talk about TV show? Y'all been fucking with Bel-Air?
No, I ain't. I still ain't watching.
You see that? That shit decent. That's the remake of Fresh Prince.
That shit like first episode.
Is it good? You know,
everybody said it's good. My girl watched that shit. I still ain't watched it though. You know what I'm saying?
What is it on?
Peacock.
It's on Peacock. Hey, Peacock be busting on phone now, boy.
I need to get that shit.
I don't know, like shit. That's the only show I done watched on there. And
got
that
a lot
nigga
of
Carlton a bitch on there. You know what I'm saying?
He a bitch.
Yeah, Carlton is a real bitch on there, man.
Is he like
different?
Nah. I ain't saying he gay. I'm saying like he on some bitch ass nigga shit.
Oh, so he like a sneaky, goofy nigga.
Yeah. If he was gay, we'd say he gay.
I ain't know, you know.
Oh no.
But is it good? Is Ashley on there still?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like it's a whole new cast. It's completely different.
Like a whole remake.
No,
the same
names. Just something different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
who the daddy?
Shit, some nigga.
Some black nigga.
Yeah, I was like, that's the thing. Like, you ain't gonna know who none of these motherfuckers is that's on there. It's like just new motherfuckers. At least I don't know none of them people before then.
But the
like,
beginning was decent,
I know the girl
bro.
that played Hillary shit. I think she a singer.
I saw her before.
That's the cast right there.
Yeah.
Like, I know it before they
That's
came out with a trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for their shit. And that's how they came out with that motherfucker.
Javon Banks. I ain't never heard of nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, the crazy thing about I saw how he went to Philly. I mean, how he got in trouble in Philly and shit. How that shit was kind of dope though. I liked that shit.
Yeah.
Like I saw that part, bro. But I ain't never
think,
finished.
do they have a first episode? I don't think I remember the first episode of the original.
Nah, but like shit, remember like 3 years ago, some shit like that. A trailer came out. You know what I'm saying? For it. I guess them niggas was just on some playing shit. But I guess Will Smith ended up seeing it and linking up with the motherfuckers who made it. So then they made this shit down there like you know the multiverse and all that shit. Yeah. This down there be like Fresh Prince multiverse type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Different word. Yeah, it was decent though. You know the little part I did see. I just ain't sit down and watch it.
It's like what if Carlton didn't fuck with Will type shit, or you know different things of that nature. But like I said, it's decent. Like so, if y'all listening, y'all ain't seen it yet, go check it out.
Okay, we're talking about like multiverse shit. I don't want to sell it. Fuck it. I'm watching myself. no, because I was gonna ask about Uncle Phil. You feel me? Like I'm watching.
So he's
Philip
completely different.
That's what I'm saying. Like multiverse. Like he ain't no judge. He dirty.
He running for what? DA, you know what I'm saying, LA and shit.
This and attorney.
Like Hillary, you know what I'm saying, her ass trying to be a social media influencer.
Okay,
yeah.
that's always the same.
Yeah,
like
you
she
know.
was been doing.
Yeah.
Because she was a talk show.
Yeah, talk show, news and shit.
I used to love the way she talked.
Yeah, I love the
Oh
old
my God.
Yeah. They always had a slow motherfucker on everything.
Man.
Every show. Every show.
Every show, and you know, of course, now they got somebody gay on every show.
Every
now.
show.
Yeah.
You know,
That is though, bro.
You know, like I ain't got no problems with it.
So who? So do they have? They got the butler. I see him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I be
But he
seeing
not a
shit.
butler though. You know what I'm saying? He like head of field security type shit.
Oh,
that's cool.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, because I heard motherfuckers talking about Jeffrey ain't. I tell you, Jeffrey supposed to be the butler. He ain't clean shit the whole episode.
Shit,
So
Hey, shit, that nigga clean some shit up. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So shit, like I said, y'all check it out. I ain't gonna spoil it for motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm gonna
shit
check
I
it
really
out. I'm
wanna
gonna check
see
it
that
out.
shit.
Yeah. Like I said, my girl be into that shit, man. I just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch basketball.
It's because you
About
be in the house
basketball.
being angry and shit.
I don't
Like,
know. What I'm being angry, boy. It's
your
peaceful
ass-
in my crib, nigga.
Hey, no, what I'm saying is, it's like shit, nigga. We just got done talking about how your ass take everything so motherfucker serious.
Oh no, I was talking about just on a mental aspect, bro, or everything. Like nigga just be so motherfucking intense and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like what Peachie was talking about. You know, we finna transition to way different there, you know what I'm saying? But like, no, I'm just saying, just saying shit like Peachie was talking about, bro. Just like shit just be it be a mental thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit affect you
gotta know
and
how
you
to
ain't know
replenish your shit, too.
what shit affected you from. You know what I'm saying?
Meditating gets your energy back.
Right. And like I told you, bro, like my whole thing about certain shit like that was like, nigga, you can't think about the future or be in the present if you still be thinking about shit from the past or trying to get over shit from the past or make sense of shit from the past. It ain't like you stuck or whatever. You just trying to make sense of it, or you never really, like for me, I realized I never really processed a lot of shit that I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? As far as like grief. That was the thing. You feel me? To where it made me feel like, nigga, I don't enjoy a lot of shit that I don't feel like I should. That's why I said like nigga starting therapy and shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Yeah, like nigga, like shit. I just realized like nigga, the grief and shit that motherfuckers like my granny that I lost and shit like that. Like nigga, I never processed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I went from losing her, shit, being out here on my own, always growing up and shit, then being a father, shit, then working, getting up, working. That's all I knew, nigga.
Yeah,
you
that
feel
shit
me?
take
So.
control.
You feel me? I ain't never knew that shit then to where I had to know where it started from. So just the small shit in life that I should be enjoying, I realized like I wasn't enjoying to the full extent that I should. You feel me? Like, you know?
Hey, they looking at me pulling up my little wine.
You look cool about I'm talking,
Pull my little shit
I
up.
talk shit about
Yeah,
folks.
I'm trying to-
I see you pulled it on the side, folks.
Hey, look, like shit, nigga. This is my way to deal with my issues. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
do your
nigga,
shit,
I'm
bro.
like,
Hey, it's cool,
No
bro.
judgment.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Single mama ass shit right now.
Oh, man.
You know
Do
what I'm
your
saying?
shit, bro.
Nah, but
Wine
like
make
I
you
love
feel
it.
sexy.
Yeah, shit, but I feel sexy without the wine.
Yeah,
But when
man.
I get it, shit, boy, yeah. But like shit, I love the tequila in the car. But like shit, nigga, like yeah, I've been on some drinking wine shit like just for this week though. So this ain't probably gonna be no regular deal. But
Right.
shit, I like to sip. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I don't be smoking like that too tough. But then I be like, nigga, when I do want to drink, I don't want to be motherfucking pouring up the whiskey and the fucking tequila on a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis and all that
I
shit.
feel you
was
on that
me.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That
shit,
wine
so-
decent though. That give me in a
Yeah.
nice feel, bro.
And this
You
shit
feel me?
funny because like shit, nigga, I told my girl like, yeah, I was sipping a little wine. She was like, "What bitch got you drinking wine?"
Oh shit.
I was like, "Why I gotta be a bitch?" You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like,
Doing no different shit.
shit. She
Don't
like,
be-
man, for
don't
real,
switch it up.
yeah, for real. But I
you
was
can't
like,
most definitely like can't walk
Shit.
in with a bottle of wine. Hey man, look, I like this shit.
hey, shit, nigga, you know it is what it is. But
Hey.
like I said, you know, just to piggyback off what you was saying, but like that shit is funny because like, you know, like shit, when I had COVID and like shit, just pretty much from that time all the way up until like maybe a week or two ago, it's like I've been in a bit of a funk. I didn't even say this shit on this show, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, like me and you, we a little different because like nigga, I over process shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm overthinking shit. Like nigga, it be like on some random shit, I'll wake up and be thinking about some shit I did in 3rd grade and be like, damn, I should have handled that shit this way instead of that way type shit.
Yeah, I think about shit.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, so, like, that's why I feel like, you know, I be good when it comes to self-reflection. And, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure a way out. But see, like, I've been, you know what I'm saying, putting out a lot of energy lately as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, earlier, I just took my mans to Skokie earlier. Like, shit, nigga, like, they ain't nothing but, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a motherfucker call me, ask me for anything, I'm gonna do that shit if I fuck with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, shit, it is what it is. So I can understand how, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people get to a type of place where it's just like, the fuck I'm gonna do, but see, I admire those who pull themselves up out of that spot, you know what I'm saying, and get into a rhythm, like, and I know that shit be rough, but it's just like you got a certain type of discipline that's already set up in you, you know what I'm saying, to make you stay to a certain point where you don't do no shit that be out of bounds, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's like, you know, because, like, shit, easy, like, when Joe going through whatever he going through, or, like, when you was going through what you was going through, Peachie, like, anybody, Troy, me, whatever, like, you could easily just snap and go kill a motherfucker, kill yourself, you know what I'm saying, kill your children. Like, people do that shit on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like certain type of people just got a certain type of discipline in them where it's just like no matter how bad things get, no matter what life throw your way, you know what I'm saying, you will never take it to them certain type of extremes, because at some point your mind is going to get to autopilot and it's going to click and it's going to be like, nigga, slow down, you doing too much. And you're going to listen to yourself. Most of that's how you know your mind ain't completely gone. That's why it's probably like, nah, you ain't lost it. You just, you know, you tired.
And the crazy thing, that's what made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, just to get out that funk and shit, or just realizing what was going on was like a lot of shit going on. You're like you said, a lot of shit happening. It was like, nigga, I got tired of always being in survival mode, nigga. Like, damn, I'm always in survival mode. What's going to happen? I always got to make sure I'm right. I always got to do this and shit. So where I feel like, bro, I'm ready to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I can live and survive. It ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice. But I'm tired of just surviving. Shit, you can live too. You know what I'm saying? And like motherfuckers say, you motherfucker got to think too. When you talking about mental shit, like motherfuckers live in their head a lot. Overthink. Like we said, idle mind is a devil playground. You get in your own shit. Like folks didn't wake up 3. You go, man, I thought about some shit in 3rd grade. Like, damn, you ain't even know no better. You feel me? Nigga really ain't know how to wipe his ass in 3rd grade. You feel me? Nigga talking about cracking the pause. You know? Shit.
Hey, but shit, nigga, it's just like, you know, but see, for me, like, thinking is something for me to do.
Right,
you know
for sure.
Like, I get joy out of that. Like, shit, I think
breaking that shit down, man. Yeah, that's what it is, though.
But see, like, I think about fucked up shit too now.
Well, for sure, though. I feel like that creep in. It creep in. It creep in, bro.
But you gotta know how to.
Gotta know when to hold
baby, that mind will fuck you up.
But that shit all makes you, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I thought too, though. Like, all that shit makes you. Like, because everybody got flaws, though. You know?
Yeah, true.
Like, shit, I probably thought about me doing some fucked up shit, and I still think, like, damn, I'm still doing some fucked up shit. Like, that's probably just one of my flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Like, just random thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times y'all think a decision you made saved your life? Y'all ever thought about that before?
Bro, I tell y'all the story, nigga, as a short. Man, bro, like, I'm talking about just left. Nigga, I had a motherfucking curfew, boy. I was on 59th, nigga. Like, I tell you, I was like 5th, 6th grade. But I was like, little nigga always outside so y'all can see. That nigga like, I was outside. Nigga, I was young. Nigga, motherfuckers just in a restaurant shit, just getting something to eat and shit like that. And I was different from the little kids around me and shit. Like, I had a curfew. You know what I'm saying? My curfew was 9. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, fuck it. Like, man, it's 9:15. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm right here on 59th. I lived on like 61st, like 62nd in Wabash. So I live a few blocks and shit. But nigga, I left and shit. Left my friends and I was like, fuck it. Like, they started teasing me and shit in court. Like, yo, I gotta go home. Like, nigga, but I left. And then the crazy thing about it, like, nigga, the next day they came knock on the door. Like, can you go outside and shit? And the funny shit, boy, my OG stick their head out the window. Like, nah, he ain't coming outside today. He on curfew. But like my homie them told me, like, nigga, just then, like, boy, you know, like soon as you left, Like they came in and killed my homie one of that, his cousin and shit right there in the restaurant, boy. Like soon as I left on the G, like killed him right in the restaurant getting his food. And it was like, that's a thing that shit saved my life, my boy. Like
shit is crazy.
Shit, like boy, like hey, and that was a shorty. So I was still mad as hell I wasn't able to go outside. I'm glad I did, nigga. But
I used to hate that shit.
Yeah, nigga, but a lot of shit. What about y'all though, man? Like we out here some shit that y'all feel like, man.
Shit, you know, of course, just
plenty.
Yeah, it's just like the random shit. You be in one spot, then you heard motherfuckers was shooting and some shit like that.
Especially like when I used to club a lot when I was in college. Like, I used to club a lot, and I just get this feeling like, man, I want to go home. He was like, all right, come on, you sure you want to go early? As soon as I leave, motherfucker, shoot the shit up.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See, like,
and then it usually be the clubs where, like, you know, like Lil Baby used to be at, Yerbo used to be at, you know what I'm saying?
They shit all them bitches down.
Right, so it would be them, you know what I mean? But I would always, it wouldn't be like because, I don't know, I didn't like the party, I just get this feeling.
Yeah.
And every time I get that feeling now, I just...
Yeah.
If I gotta move, then get the fuck on, like shoot, cause I always trust, you know that.
My instinct, yeah. Cause if I ain't feeling the energy in the room, I'm like, I gotta bounce, I gotta move around a little bit, you know,
even
like
with people.
Yeah.
Like,
Then one thing, but niggas always fuck shit up. We always fucking shit up, bro. We can't never have shit.
Why you say that?
Cause we do. You was just talking about the club and this shit. We shut all them bitches down. If anything hot, we give it 3 to 4 weeks. That shit is like real temporary. Motherfuckers might as well. If I was a business owner, I apply for a temporary business license. Cause this shit only gonna be open for 6 months. If it's a club, cause they.
Shit, I wouldn't want to be no club owner though. You know what I'm
but
saying?
you get money though. Like, I sell pills on my shit. I be ghost.
Like, like shit. So as soon as you open the club, motherfuckers gonna come back at 150 and be like, that nigga said he was selling pills. You know? Let's go get his.
No evidence. No evidence.
But like, see, y'all talking about on that type of deal, but I'm just like, you know, because I was thinking about this on some random shit, and it was just like, how many times y'all think y'all done made a decision that saved y'all lives that y'all don't even know about? You know what I'm saying?
Don't even know, bro.
Don't even know. It's just like, it ain't no incident when you like, you done heard what happened after you left. You know what I'm saying? And nothing like that. It could just be something like, shit, I called off work today. You know what I'm saying? And that could have avoided you an accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thought, I'm crazy, man. I thought about that shit. Hey, man, I just thought about that shit earlier, man. Picking up my daughter, nigga. I was finna leave out the crib, and I was like, man, I'm finna rush and shit. I was like, nah, hold on, let me shit for a minute. So I waited. Then when I rode, nigga, I was on 95th. I saw a badass accident. I was like, damn, nigga, like what if, like damn, and it's like 3-4 cars involved. I'm like, damn, like nigga, what if I did just. That's them few minutes, bro. Like, but I didn't. I just slowed down. Like, watch the Bulls games.
That shit crazy. Like, you know, and I say all that to say, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy how much a decision actually matters. You know what I'm saying? One decision could be a life changer.
It could,
that
man.
Could alter your whole life, your whole lifestyle. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything like shit. That could have been your last decision. It's just like. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta live y'all lives and y'all gotta love y'all lives because shit, nigga, life ain't shit. It ain't guaranteed. That shit can happen any day. You know what I'm saying? Like Peachie, she been working, she been hustling, she done had her ups, she done had her downs, and she back up and she doing her motherfucking thing and she got her hand in some of every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all should do some of the same things. So stop procrastinating and thinking about shit, you know what I'm saying? And just like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, or I don't know what if this shit gon'. Like, we all do it, but sometimes you got to get started, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking to Joe the other day about this pod. I'm like, bro, like, if this shit was however many years ago, like, we would have been stopped doing this shit. You know, say excuse me, like shit.
Other shit.
Would have moved on to something else or just said fuck it all together. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, but
niggas learn the discipline and shit like that, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Shit work different, bro.
But shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, let's start wrapping this up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a bunch of other shit, but, like, Peachie came in here dropping jewels and shit.
This is a good-ass episode. Like, this shit flowed. Like, we've been flowing for really, like, 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, before we record, you know? So, it's all love. This just good energy, though. But like I told Ace, though, bro, like, this what I'm saying, like, nigga, like, just the energy and the love when you have motherfuckers here that's fucking with us and sitting in between us. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that y'all get. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that radiate from that. You know what I'm saying? That a nice ass episode, boy. Y'all ass should be blessed today.
You know, and
like and subscribe.
I always say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to bring the guests, or, you know what I'm saying, on here so they could put their personalities out here, you know what I'm saying, give them a little bit to y'all, you know what I'm saying, or maybe I should have said it the other way, but it don't matter, but y'all know what I meant, you know what I'm saying, and so it's like, it's not about us, you know what I'm saying, it is, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying, especially like when we got somebody who actually gonna bring y'all some type of perspective that's interesting and knowledgeable, so, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, once again, we hope y'all appreciate everything, but like, you know, like I said, we're gonna wrap this shit up, do the outside the box and the bitch ass nigga of the week.
Yep.
Get up out of here. You know, shit. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say? You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Follow me on Instagram. Big Boss Peachie, Peachie.
Big Boss Peachie.
Also, Cannabis Infusionz. Infusionz is with a Z. Go to the website, cannabisinfusionz.com.
Mm-hmm. You tell them the YouTube?
All that's on the website.
Okay. Oh yeah, we had
yeah. Like and subscribe to us shit too,
go
man.
To the website, man. Bring some traffic to that shit.
All that. Everything on the website, cannabisinfusionz.com. You can subscribe. You can go to the Instagram page from there. You can do everything on there as well.
Like and subscribe.
Hey, like shit, before we do the outside the box, because like I had a bunch of other topics we wanted to get to, but like shit, you know, that shit don't matter. I was fucking with that better. But like I just wanted to talk about this. Troy, hold on, I'm finna send this shit to you real quick. Like shit, cause I had saw a little clip on some news shit where this little girl got locked in them fucking kindergarten in Florida.
Oh,
little
man,
2-year-old girl.
Too, man.
You know what I'm saying? I just resent it to you. Play the little the news clip real quick. Yeah, I was like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like motherfuckers gotta be careful who you leaving your kids with. Even in the daycare, you know what I'm saying? Start that, run that back real quick. Like shit, even in the daycare, you still gotta be mindful of who you leaving your kids with. Like,
hell yeah, man. Don't trust that shit, man.
About who I left my baby with.
Look at that baby, bro. I can't be filming that shit. Them doors would have been down, glass would have been on the floor.
That's a 2-year-old girl peering out from her daycare center. It's dark and it's locked. She's all alone. The toddler had been left behind when the daycare closed up for the night. Her mom, Stephanie Martinez, understandably freaked out. She was just 15 minutes late picking up her daughter, Ani.
She managed to push a chair next to the door to stand on it and call for my name. And that was the only reason I was able to see her, is because she's shorter than the door.
I would have called the police.
I'm coming, okay?
Mom called 911. The operator couldn't believe it.
She's inside by herself?
Yeah, she's crying. She's inside by herself.
Okay, honey. How old is your child?
She's 2. She's only 2.
Gosh.
I'm coming, baby. Okay? I'm coming.
When firefighters got there, they broke down the door. In a statement, the daycare center said, nothing is more important to us.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, like, I ain't even see nothing about whoever, you know what I'm saying, left that kid in there, they got fired or not. You know what I'm saying?
It should be closed.
Yeah, that shit should be shut down. But like, only thing they probably did, they probably got rid of Shorty and then gave everybody a service talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
usually that's how that go.
Yeah.
They business license should be revoked. Child service should be revoked.
Hey, like I said, shit, nigga.
Shit, because all the kids.
$19 million, please.
Yeah, I'm with that. Hell yeah, I'm settling.
Oh my God.
Hey, but I'm like, the mama crazy though. Anyway, and fuck, I would have been calling the police crying. I would have called the police after I bust every motherfucking window about that bitch. Ain't no way in fuck.
Boom. Boom. What's that, sir? I'm busting these motherfucking windows down. Y'all need to send me some motherfucking help. I ain't got no sewing shit. They got a keypad lock on the second door. I'm getting through the first.
That little girl was in the fucking dark, bro.
Shit, nigga, look at it. She was through the second door, folks. Like, man, bro, that shit scary as hell, folks. Like,
and that shit probably traumatic for that baby.
Traumatic as hell, folks.
I know she was in there crying, all types of shit.
Every window in that.
Bro, that's gonna be my daycare in a few weeks.
Hey,
Daddy daycare. I'm turning that bitch to mass. Because I'm taking this bitch, yo, for them, like you said.
Shit, nigga, I would have put, like the shit would have, like, because I already got anxiety when it comes to kids, you know what I'm saying? My kids and shit. So, like, nigga, if I'm pulling in that motherfucking lot, ain't no cars out there, I'm be like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, I'm gonna get their ass the benefit of the doubt.
The fuck?
And then I'm gonna be like, shit, all right.
That goes to what he just said. The fucking statement the company just said. They ain't go find somebody and get him a service.
Like I said, I already told you. But like I said, shit, nigga, I would have put up to that bitch and been mad as hell. But then I'll be like, all right, maybe the person who there ain't got no car or something. But then once I got there, I saw that I'm busting all that shit. I don't give a fuck what I got.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't even try to bust no window.
They would tell me, you bust one of those, your baby wasn't even on that side. I would just try to get in. Look, I was just trying to get in. Look, I was just trying to find that entry. So the door was locked.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I got one more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on here and continue. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, like, just got in that bitch, nigga.
I don't know. I mean, I can't.
Troy, I can't
believe that she was that calm. She was really.
She would.
I would have had a fucking fit in that mouth.
Fucking panic attack, bro.
And play this one right here.
Oh my God, my baby! I don't even want.
Boom! The first thing I would have done was kick that bitch just out of anger, G. That would have been the first thing. Yeah.
Something.
That dope.
Right on the side. You feel me? Boom.
Boom, on bro.
Damn. That. The baby is 2.
Daycare has been cited 48 times in 5 years, sometimes for issues with supervision. According to this report, during one state inspection, a caregiver was observed falling asleep while caring for 18 children and woke up when their arm slipped off the table. On a different date, a child was in a room without any supervision. Another state report says a Prince and Princess daycare worker hit a child in the head as a form of discipline.
I'm Donnelly with Fox 26 News.
The daycare was locked when we went by. A man came to the door but told me no one would talk with me. Ashante says she's extremely concerned for the 2 kids that she says hurt her son. In the state, Prince and Princess Daycare has been cited 48.
What's going on in this situation is, like, that mother, you know what I'm saying, like, her son was getting a marker stuck, you know what I'm saying, in his anus while he was in daycare by another little girl that was in the class.
You lying.
That's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody finna.
I know it's fake, bro, but I'm just thinking, you died, fuck. You talking about
somebody finna die. Everybody in that bitch.
Motherfuckers finna call me. Motherfuckers finna call me Putin. I'm finna drop a bomb in this bitch.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
I gotta beef with daycares, 9-4. You send me back to back with these daycare shit, bro. These daycare, that shit show. And it, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, what's. I got so many questions, but I ain't asked some questions. Right. That's the thing. Like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all I know is, like, it got something to do with that little girl staying with you know, like, I think they stay in the foster home. The little girl stay in the foster home with, I guess, her little foster brother. And that motherfucker, I don't know if the 3-year-old and that girl had issues, but I saw somewhere it was saying, like, the boy in the foster home was telling that girl to do that shit to that boy type shit or whatever the case was. You know, so, you know, and the mother, she discovered that shit, saw the markers on his, you know, his behind and, you know, things of that nature, you know, so it's just like, long story short, man. But, like, just hear all the other shit that they were saying. They had that daycare in Houston, you know what I'm saying, had 48 citations. Why is that motherfucker still open?
That's what I'm saying.
In 5 years. That's what I'm saying, bro. That motherfuckers really don't be doing their job. We see these cases all the time with DCFS coming to the house and then do all these cases on the kids. Mama get them back and something happened to these babies, bro. Like, man, I don't know, man. That shit, everything just fucked up, man.
That shit should have been closed. And I
hell
sue every fucking bro. Body. The state, everybody.
Y'all shouldn't even have business. Man, bro.
Fuck.
Man.
The kid?
Man, I'm talking about thousands of dollars.
Shit, nigga,
$19
million.
That's the name. That was $19 million, nigga.
$19 million.
Yeah,
fuck you talking about, nigga?
Shit, because everybody getting sued in this bitch. I don't care.
Bro, I'm getting everything.
The fuck?
So just another daddy daycare, nigga. Part 2, nigga. Just like a McDonald's, nigga. I'm moving through this bitch.
Shit, and that's if I don't end up killing nobody for whatever.
I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm killing somebody.
I'm still doing that.
Nobody.
Who
that's
said
not
that
up the
wasn't gonna
table.
happen?
No, okay, I didn't.
We killing.
I thought y'all was Christians.
Oh no, we still getting our money.
Christians.
They gonna get the money.
Turn the other cheek, motherfuckers. That's
I'm killing motherfucker.
Y'all
gonna get the bread.
I told you already.
Y'all gonna get the bread. Y'all come to me. Hey, y'all can slide that paperwork up under this little window. I'm guessing. Shit, whatever y'all need me to sign or whatever, I'm good.
Man, that's crazy.
But motherfuckers dying. I'm John Wick. I saw some shit about Equalizer. And I was like,
he John Wick.
No, I'm gonna say Equalizer, folks. Like I like when he come and fuck motherfuckers up. You don't even know how
long this shit was going on before she even saw that shit.
Exactly. You feel me, bro? Like how many times that happened, or like, well, what else they did? You know what I'm saying?
But see, like motherfuckers be so busy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this.
This is a 3-year-old.
Pay attention to your fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you will notice a change in behavior.
You will.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, if you used to your kid not pissing on themselves at school, and then they piss on themselves at school, ask questions right then, because it's not normal behavior. Even if it was an accident, ask what's going on.
Always. What happened? I'll let you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit. Like, so pay attention to your kids. They start getting shy when you know they be upbeat and talking to everybody and whatever the fuck else, man. You know your kid. You know what I'm saying? And
bro.
if you don't know your kid, spend some time with them, and so you can get to know them.
Man, bro, like you nigga, like that shit is important. And like I got a daughter, so that shit is extra important. Like nigga, like so I value all that time. You know what I'm saying? To where you know, even just talking to her to where she makes shit. Like I take her to school every morning to where. No, we talk every morning. You know, she called it the morning talk. There was our morning talk this morning. You feel me? Like, you know, to drop them jewels before she go to sleep. You know, before she go to school and shit, drop them jewels on her. Like, baby, this was going on. Like, I tell her about shit for today is you know what I'm saying, self-awareness. You know, accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You know? Like
that's what's up.
But like that shit crazy because it's like that seemed like what you would do. It seemed like people would pay way more attention to their daughters. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like it's a lot of shit going on with these little boys. You know what I'm saying? Bro. So like maybe motherfuckers
going through it. I'm telling you.
You gotta pay attention to your sons just as much as your daughters, because you know motherfuckers always think girls is precious. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? But like shit, motherfuckers be out here creepy mans and shit too on these little niggas.
Yeah, don't phone them, bro. Because like you said, everybody just think the little boys know he rough. He gonna be out. Yeah, you right, G. Yeah,
I asked my son.
That's crazy, G. Cause motherfuckers don't understand. This would be a lot of motherfucking boys that's like grow up in older women and you know what I'm saying, try to fuck with them,
especially in our generation.
Yeah, I'm speak. I don't fuck with an old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
you know,
but they don't. But you know what? And that's part of the trauma too. Like with us,
it was though. It made it over sexualized. You know what I'm saying? You know, like
most of our black men are kind of over sexual.
Like
feeling they just be over sexual.
Like
oh my god.
Because when she was shorty, like how many girlfriends you got, little man? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you ain't got your dick sucked yet? I'm 9. I ain't got my dick sucked
think
yet.
about it though, and you, that should make you feel good about the shit that's fucked up. Like, nigga, like I'm getting some pussy by this older woman, like not knowing this shit fucked up, bro. Like damn. Like,
shit, I had one about a teacher. I can't find it, so I'm gonna save it. Oh, like this my last one.
You always talking about teachers too fucking these kids.
Yeah,
like,
man.
And they be some young teachers though. And they be nice.
And I be low key hating.
I mean,
I be low key hating.
I said the same shit.
I'm still trying to figure out why none of my teachers want to fuck me.
Hey, y'all never saw a movie called
Sexy Enough? Like shit.
That's My Boy about Alan Sandler and shit.
Oh yeah,
that's my shit, nigga. I was just watching that shit the other day, nigga. You talking about fucking the teacher? Yeah. Hey, that shit funny as hell, boy.
He's one of my favorite actors. Everything.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
I can put on Adam Sandler movie all the time, bro.
Billy Madison,
Click, all that, bro. Click is my shit, boy. Like, hey.
Just go with it.
Oh boy,
Hey,
I go off.
that
And
shit
he
was
always
decent,
got the
too.
same cast, nigga.
Yeah,
like
he
the
fuck
dude
with the
from
same niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Adam Sandler, bro. He always.
What's y'all favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Billy Madison.
I'm gonna say Click.
Madison?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Click. It was between Click, Waterboy, and shit. It was another one. I kind of like Grown Ups too
Shit.
though. Like Grown Ups, I kind of like
Grown
that
Ups
shit.
is
Yeah,
decent.
I kind of like
shit.
that
Nigga,
shit.
I like all his movies.
Yeah.
50 First Dates.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
50.
saying?
Oh
Shit.
man, him and Drew Barrymore. I watched that. Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, shit, Adam Sandler, LeBron James got a movie coming out. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
gonna
Like
be
Adam
hilarious.
Sandler play a washed up scouting coach or something. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I forgot Buddy. You know what I'm saying? He in the NBA. Like shit, I forgot Buddy. He in there too. But yeah, Adam Sandler, and LeBron got a movie
I
coming
gotta
out.
watch that.
That's what's
Even
up,
that
bro.
Hubie Halloween movie, I fuck with that.
Like shit, I used to. I like Lil Nicky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Big
I
Daddy,
forgot
all
about
that
Lil
shit.
Nicky. Yup.
Yeah, shout out
Nicky.
Adam Sandler. you know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
just here on phone and we giving him his fucking flowers, man.
That's a funny
All that
ass
shit,
nigga.
man.
And Jim Carrey is my second one.
Yeah, oh, you going to the shit, man. Yeah,
My
Jim
favorite
Carrey, my
movie
nigga,
is
man.
fucking The Grinch.
The Grinch.
Like
You love The Grinch.
nobody can ever play that role ever again. That's my favorite fucking movie.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim Carrey, he
Carrey's
definitely
a
a goat.
motherfucker, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sex for that.
Yeah, like that's one of them. I said, yeah, 38 young woman.
For vaping. Wow.
Go ahead, read that line, bro, for him.
Hey, you gotta read it for read the headline.
The 38-year-old woman,
38-year-old
bro.
woman reportedly had sex with 9 high school students for vape pens.
Vape pen, bro.
That pussy was cheap.
Look at her. She look cheap, bro. Look
That shit
at
was
her.
free, man.
Shit, we ain't
you
even
just
got
wanted
read
to
the rest
fuck.
of the
You
details.
just
Like
wanted to
shit,
fuck.
self-explanatory.
And
Like
they
I
was
said.
from age range from 14 to 17.
Yeah, and also,
Officials believe there are more victims, though. Damn.
she was just out here fucking. God
Y'all
damn.
niggas-
Hey, you want to keep some pussy?
Yeah, vape pen.
See, like,
Hey, Miss Madison, I feel like
these
I got some
hoes
vape
be-
pen.
Like,
Pull out the whole thing.
if that bitch would, I wouldn't have told nobody.
I mean, that's what I was just thinking.
I wouldn't have
Y'all
told
gotta stop
nobody.
telling shit, bro.
I mean, but she ain't as fat as the other teachers that's been.
But niggas, but
Shit.
bitches
That's
always
fucked
get
up to
caught.
say, but you know.
But it's still pussy though.
I
From
would have been
teachers.
like, I would have been like
Fuck
Southwest
as
T
you would.
from motherfucking goddamn shit, BML, pulling up in the goddamn Benz. Mama like, where you get that from? The teacher.
Teacher.
Oh my goodness.
I'm on Mathletes, mama.
The daddy was still with a bit.
Athletes. I'm on athletes.
I'm smart as hell, mama. That's why I
Yep.
got this bid shit, because I'm fucking the
That's
teacher.
crazy as hell.
Boy, these niggas. Damn.
Hey, y'all. Hey, oh.
But we be hearing
That Mary
shit.
J
Oh yeah,
shit.
oh yeah,
yeah,
Mary
okay.
J.
Hey. Michael
Mike the
Jordan
goat.
ass was-
Smack that ass.
Hey, I would have look at her booty look. It looks nice. I would have smacked
That
that
look
shit.
Look at
real
Mike.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Look at her.
Motherfucker.
Look at. Oh yeah. Look at trying to do a little turn.
Look at him. Voiceover. What's
Hey, you
up?
think,
I
you
see
think
look
Michael
good on
Jordan
the
crack?
Look, he told her right there. You know I fuck your ass, right?
Girl, all that shit back there, girl.
I'm in the Nate, Jordan.
Right.
I'm in the band, Jordan. I need to get Zeke in school.
Long as
Mary been
Renzo
doing her
don't find
thing,
out.
though. She been doing her
Look
thing.
at Braun in the back, creeping.
Right.
Hey, Mary J.
That's
Blige's
ludicrous.
decent, like shit. But then on the flip side of that, I seen another video where motherfucker, y'all remember that video when Tyrese and them was at the party? Matter of fact, we got to bring that up.
Oh yeah, when she moved his ass in,
She was like, nah, nigga.
don't touch me, nigga. She told Tyrese ass that, like,
I
nah.
had to send it to the messages.
Yeah,
nigga,
you
but,
gotta check that
just
shit
add
out.
That in, you know what I'm saying?
Especially after playing that mic shit, she let him grab that ass. She told Tyrese,
Right. Cause that shit trending.
right, that shit. They find
MJ, what you
anything on the
doing?
internet, bro. Look,
I guess Tyrese ain't got that bread.
don't touch me. You ain't the goat, bro.
Right.
Jay
Talk
do what he
about that.
want.
Nigga,
You
you
know what I'm
was
saying?
crying no live. You revoked your shit.
What do you want from me?
You revoked this shit. You should have
Hey,
did that.
that shit funny as hell.
This is all I got.
Round of applause for Ace, man. That shit came right on time.
That shit
This is
funny
all
as
I
hell.
got. Hit that shit again, bro.
This is all I got.
Oh, shit. fucking hilarious.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, shout out Jordan, nigga.
Oh,
yeah, he ain't got that MJ bread. MJ would have never did that.
oh, man. That's funny as hell.
Dog. Hey, and rest in peace to Snooty Wild, you know what I'm saying? 36-year-old former CMG, you know what I'm saying, label nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all remember his single he had with Jeremiah and K-Camp back in, like, 2014. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna seen that shit, but y'all could go look it up. But, you know, he got shot in his neck. I think, I forgot where it was at. But, you know, we just want to send rest in peace to him, you know what I'm saying? It's just like every week, it's a motherfucking new rapper nigga, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Nigga. It's just like, that shit crazy, bro. Like, y'all got to stop with this bullshit.
That shit dangerous, boy.
They mix that life with the game.
The
and
beef
that's
they
not what
got.
they're supposed to do.
It's always some beef shit, man. Hopefully it wasn't over no bitch, man.
This bitch has been real slick lately, too.
Yeah. It's most definitely been a good ass episode for sure, man.
Yeah. Like, let's do the outside the box, man, so we get up out of here.
Let's get it. Time it is. I was finna be one. Yeah. Let's get it. Yo, this week outside the box, we just really talking about the conflict that's going on in the Middle East between Russia and Ukraine. And I know everybody's seeing what's going on now. But this originally started in 2014. You know what I'm saying? It's been a war that's been raging since then. And it just really reached a tipping point on everything. And shit, basically, Putin, who is the president of Russia, or the dictator, as I like to call him, really felt like that he wanted to take the land, the territory from the Ukrainian people, knowing that they had independence. You know what I'm saying? That they just received their independence. And they also was forbidden from joining NATO, too. You know, Russia also blocked them from joining NATO. So that was one of the main reasons why they invaded Ukraine as well, because Ukraine was having discussions about joining NATO a few weeks ago, just to have the defense and, you know, just the allies of people around the world and shit. So so this week I was going to just give y'all like my predictions and shit, or just what I think was going on and what's going to happen moving forward. Me personally, I really feel like things is going to intensify. You know, I really think that I don't really think this shit for show. You know, like a lot of shit they do put on is for show, but right now I really do feel like this something that's motherfucker really need to pay attention to. And don't make no jokes about, laugh about, you know, all these TikToks and all that shit. I really feel like this shit gonna come back and hunt us. You know what I'm saying? Due to the way the world just changing. You feel me? Just the certain military equipment that certain countries got, and just really just certain access. You know, certain materials, resources, all that type of shit. You know, Russia got one of the biggest armies in the world, you know, and they allies with China and North Korea. And most of all the shit, like we said, is just be gang shit, allies, everybody linking up, everybody trying to really just form an alliance, you know? And so I really think that just moving forward, you know, we gonna see more, I'm gonna say more bloodshed. You know, it's gonna be real dangerous. You know, we really gonna have to see people die through social media and on the news, because it's only gonna get worse. You know, it don't really seem like Putin stopping. You know, it seems like the aid or the help is only like kind of fueling his fire. You know, seem like he wants destruction. You know what I'm saying? He's out to bring some type of evil and unbalance to the world, you know. And prior to the invasion, he was actually testing the nuclear missiles, you know, and seeing their capabilities. And Russia got nuclear weapons that can reach Ukraine, but Ukraine don't got weapons that can reach Russia. So that's the difference in that dynamic. And just earlier, like we were speaking earlier, they got the just moved in some new weapons and missiles and shit like that destroyed the cities. And what them missiles do is, I told y'all the effects of them in the radius, the blast radius, and that sucking the oxygen out the air. But they really use to tear down buildings in suburban areas and certain, like when people camping out in buildings, you know what I'm saying? It's really used for when people don't care about casualties, basically, or civilian lives. So that's why I say, you know, things only gonna intensify, you know, and shit. I just want people just like I always said, bro. I've been talking about Russia and Ukraine for like what, about a month, nigga? Like,
yeah, it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying?
I've been talking about this shit for it's gonna happen like for a little while.
Nigga, I think you've been talking about that shit since like that second week of July. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around then. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
like shit.
I've been talking about this shit for a while, y'all. You feel me? And it's just seeing this shit unfolding, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like that's why I say I think it's gonna get worse. Like, you know, they got, like I said, they got the biggest bomb in the world, which is Russia, bro. You know what I'm saying? China owns the largest manned military. You know what I'm saying, that they can boast. Is like 1.5 active members and 2.5 reserve members.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they ass ain't gonna be on no TikTok either. Nigga.
They not on that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all do y'all research, like, nigga, y'all can see these walkers. They got special forces and all that shit.
Yeah, they about business.
Yeah, bro. Like, so, like, that's why I said, like, nigga, this shit ain't no joke. You know, so this week outside the box is really like, man, shit, look, it ain't no more thinking outside the box, man. Shit, the boxing already shot it. You know what I'm saying? It's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ass gotta easily accept it, bro. And shit, just really get ready for shit. You can't really do nothing about it, bro. But just get ready for what's changing in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? And don't take shit for granted. Don't take these days, man. Don't take all this other shit for granted, bro. You know, shit, we don't ever know what's gonna go on. Shit, if they do something or drop a bomb, other shit go on. We invade, and man, it's all over the place. You know, so yeah, man. So hope y'all listening, man, and shit, stay tuned. You feel me? Stay tuned. There's more shit. That this week outside the box.
That was good, man.
Yeah, that's real shit, man. Like, do them numbers.
And now, before I do my bitch ass nigga of the week, all right, go to your gram, Troy. You know what I'm saying? Bring up the last, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, because, like, while we speaking about mind your motherfucking business, because that's basically
that's all it is.
That's basically what Pootie Tang over there saying. He's saying, mind y'all motherfucking business.
Mind your business, G.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a female teacher at an all-boys school. She was suspended after a student stole her phone, and he airdropped her sex tape to 200 teens. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, they told the investigators that she had heard rumors that her personal video, which was stored on her cell phone, had been linked and shared with students, but the educator denied sending the recording. Police said the sex tape was airdropped to students at Gen Academy on February 7th, along with 4 or 5 other videos, but it's believed that only one of the recordings contained X-rated material. Now, police in Cleveland had launched a sex crimes investigation after they say a sex tape showing a teacher at an all-boys high school was sent to more than 200 students. And pretty much motherfuckers stole her phone, found the sex tape of her and her man, and sent that shit to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And now she done got fired for her fucking job. You know kids,
bro. Kids, man, G, that's like you said, bro. The definition of mind your motherfucking business. And she suspended for some shit that she doing at home. Y'all like, man,
yeah, she should get fired for that. But like, maybe she could get suspended. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers do investigation, make sure there ain't no student.
She should be suspended with pay then.
Now that student should be expelled for stealing.
Yeah. And that's how you can get them for that shit.
Wouldn't that be considered like revenge porn?
Yeah, that is, nigga.
Hey,
yeah.
And I hope after all this shit done, that teacher say $19 million.
For them. 19 million.
Matter of fact, that's the title of this show.
I said that, nigga. 19 million, nigga. That's the name of the show, nigga. 19 million, nigga. For them.
Hey, how much money we making next year, Brody?
$19 million, nigga.
Peachy, how much money you making this year?
19 million.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like shit. Let's do the bitch ass nigga of the week. That shit on your messenger, brother. Like, shit, I'm gonna get started, you know what I'm saying, since we on the topic of motherfucking man, your motherfucking business, you know what I'm saying. There was a man out in Detroit, and he goes by the name of Peter Anderson, but let me go ahead, man.
Get that It still sounds like you want to do something, bitch ass nickel. Get on up just for that.
This week, band of the week goes to Pete Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Pete
you know what
Anderson.
Yeah, like, I'm just going to play the clip, man. We just going to keep it short and sweet this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, because like I said, you know, it's not, in this video, it's about a FedEx driver, but the FedEx driver is not the problem. The problem is the man doing the recording, because that nigga was doing extremely too much for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we gonna let that rock.
Anderson had thought he'd seen it all until Wednesday. That morning, he spotted a woman he describes as a sex worker. How do you know that?
That's a club. I'm from this neighborhood, so I see her all the time.
Approaching a FedEx driver near 6 Mile and Conant on Detroit's east side.
I'm like, I know this guy ain't about to let her in, you know what I'm saying? But he let her right in.
He got his daughter and his son-in-law in the
car. Onto a side street. Anderson, along with his son and daughter-in-law, followed, all while live streaming the incident. The video is racking up hundreds of views on social media.
Well, I got out and walked up to the truck, and I
got out and walked out to the truck.
Nobody in the cab.
What were they doing in there?
Come on, bro.
Well, I didn't see anything, but I heard sex sounds. You know, I know what sex sounds like.
Big fella.
You don't know what
do that, man.
Get the fuck away from my truck,
The delivery
nigga.
man drives off, but the woman is still inside. Anderson tails the truck for about 45 minutes.
You telling you for 45 minutes?
He wants the nigga back to
deliver packages.
everything. He trying to play the shit
She
off.
was still in the back the whole time.
From Detroit to
Follow the
Warren
nigga back to the
a loading
station,
dock,
bro.
That's his
where
bitch.
the driver tries to sneak the woman out of the truck.
I'm just trying to get him away. He picked her up on 6 and Conant, bro, an hour ago.
The driver ultimately
Fuck him, bitch, bro. I'm glad you gave this nigga bitch ass nigga of the week, bro.
Camera still rolling.
I got the whole thing, man. I was standing right there. Man,
my whole thing was that, you know, you work for us, you know, and you out here picking up prostitutes while you supposed to be delivering packages. That's why everybody packages be late, because of guys like him. And it's people out here that really need that job.
We reached out to FedEx for
stop
comments.
that shit,
That's why I
man.
told you, folks. Niggas, folks.
Hey.
Bro, I ain't never been excited about no bitch ass nigga before like that in my life, nigga. Except that he picked up that 6 to Kate about an hour ago.
Man, nigga, you didn't have shit else to do.
And you had a door in the
followed
car.
this man around for damn near 2 hours because you a fucking hater. Like, nigga, what different? You act like this nigga don't get no fucking lunch break or something. So what if he got some pussy? That's why I ain't get my package, because, you know what I'm saying, niggas get pussy.
You can't be doing that, big dog. I would have let it go, bro. Go the fuck home. Get away from my dough.
That nigga follow him to
I know
work.
what sex sound like.
Yeah, he followed him back to the motherfucking station.
To the dock. He saw the nigga bagging in and everything.
That probably was his hoe. You know what I'm saying?
He probably knew the bitch and she turned him down and he was hating her some more. He probably had some pussy from her.
And he knew he was a bitch ass nigga on some hate shit.
bro.
That's why he had his mask on and his sunglasses.
Niggas gonna know you in the hood, bro. Niggas gonna know who you is in Detroit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cause we hear you laughing and you want everything be known. And your name is known.
Yeah, like what is his name? Peter Anderson.
Everybody know you
Matter
Peter
fact,
Anderson.
what that nigga Kanye called Pete? Skeeter Anderson.
Skeeter Anderson.
Is
Look
the
at him.
bitch ass nigga of the week.
Got his
Look at him
Adidas
pointing
shit
that
on.
shit.
Look at him. Look, old goofy ass nigga. Bitch, look at her. She walking across. She's skipping to that dick. She's skipping to that.
That was the routine. Like,
she's
shit.
like, oh shit. He done dropped off 2 packages.
La 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 la.
Got my Subway sandwich in his back. He's ready.
Yeah,
look at Pete Anderson, folks.
Yeah, goddamn.
You don't get no pussy, Pete. I swear to God, I know you don't.
His name's Skeet.
Skeet. You don't get no pussy, Skeet. On phone them. You don't look at you. You pulling up.
He really follow him. That's too much.
Like this
That's
nigga,
when he fucking
but
right
see,
there.
like the FedEx driver, like he different from me, cause like this nigga got nervous and he dropping off packages and shit.
Yeah.
I would told him to get the fuck out my face.
I would have fit it. Hey, look, I swear to God, look, bro, get the fuck away from my truck. All that. Look, handle my business. If that's what you doing, you handle your business. Drop that bitch back off.
Yeah, cause the way I look at it, like you doing all this recording and shit, I'm already in trouble.
Bro, I'm folding.
So
That's
I
what
might
I
as
said,
well go
nigga.
all the way now.
I'm a G, nigga. Right.
Bust
Fuck.
my nut and then
I'm gone. You dropping a lady off. Yeah, I was dropping packages off.
Shit, he should have opened that window and threw the condom in his face, since he want to be a bitch ass nigga.
Nigga, record that. Bro was committed to the. But bro, right here, the FedEx driver was committed to the thing, G. Like he rolled, drop pack, pulled out to the
He
dock.
didn't think the nigga was gonna follow him that long.
Hey, look, imagine if you just try to sneak at a motherfucking job for a quickie. You got to do the whole route. That's the funny.
fucked up.
She ended up working the whole FedEx.
Hey, that bitch would have came out with a uniform. Shit.
Oh, this y'all dog.
Man.
He's like, let me get a couple bucks.
You better not left your baby or something at home. Just sneak out or something.
Hey, boy,
I'll be
that
right
bitch
back,
don't give a
baby.
fuck about no baby. Shit.
That bitch thought she finna be gone 30 minutes. This an in and out in this truck. This bitch just took a ride to the dock.
That too FedEx.
Hey, imagine she gotta be standing up in the back of that truck.
This nigga
Folks.
said, I heard sex sounds in there.
That's how I know Skeet don't get no pussy, bro. I know what sex sound like. No, we shouldn't. Come on now, Skeet.
Skeeter Davis.
Skeeter Anderson.
Extra hater.
Look, folks back there trying to get busy. I done pulled up on a side block.
He
Ain't
was
blocking
getting
no.
busy,
Then
like-
his stupid ass got his motherfucking kids with him riding around
Doing
following the
that
nigga.
shit.
You goofy.
Look at him.
Look at him. They zoom in on his face. Yo, Adidas. We gonna know your old ass Adidas sweater, Pete. Look at him. You should never do that.
Hey, man, you don't need to be in that truck
You don't need
doing
to be
that,
doing
man.
that. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Go back to your. Why you following me? I would have pulled over right there when I made that corner. But they stop. You following me, nigga? Get your bitch ass on. Bitch, you know what, bitch? Get out. Dude, I ain't got time for this, man. Hey, he was committed, though. He took that bitch back to the job. Now you really risking your job. You should have just dropped off back in the crib.
Like I said, I would have gave that bitch my uniform and tell her ass to walk through the station. Like you be
But they pull up at the dock. But this nigga act like he could. Look, folks come out shirt fucked up. I'm getting busy back here, bro. Why you? It's cold
It been
outside.
funny. He opened that door and kicked that nigga in his
That's what. Hey, that shit was warranted, bro. It was warranted, nigga. You following me and shit. I don't know. You probably trying to rob me. That was my shit.
Yeah.
He beeped the ass like a Grand Theft Auto, bro. Like a Grand Theft Auto when you pick a bitch up, bro. Look, rewind the Troy. Look, beep beep. The bitch pulled right up, bro.
Don't you have to have a license to follow motherfuckers around like that?
You shouldn't. That shit is wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when you on public
do.
property, you record.
You
Like
ain't got to be no license investigator.
Folks found the nice spot. Ain't no try. Look, bro, I ain't got to worry about nobody.
That's crazy.
I'm finna get out my car.
he wasn't doing no investigating. He was just being a nosy ass bitch.
Dude, that shit just show you all the time. You don't never know who watching too.
Hold on, let me stop before this nigga try to get $19 million from a nigga.
I'll sue Skeet ass. If I lose my job, I'll sue Skeet ass for $19 million, folks. Like, you made me lose my job. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I was delivering pack. That was my lunch break. I was gonna make that shit real short. You made me take this bitch on the whole ride.
Yeah.
She was in the back standing up when he was making them turns. She ain't linking with no nigga no more for at work. I swear she ain't, bro. Oh my God. Hey, that bitch would have been a helper for me, bro, for the day.
I'm kicking that nigga in the chest, man, brother.
If I'm taking that bitch for a ride, she might as well back there sorting them packages.
This
bro.
nigga, them fucking Ray Charles sunglasses on. Like, this bitch ass.
Skeet, fool.
Skeeter Davison.
Look at him. Beep, beep. Bitch. Work for a good time? Yeah, honey. Look. That's Grand Theft Auto, folks. Oh, bro. Look at
Hell no. It's like shit, nigga. Yeah, this is a bitch ass nigga of the week. I think I said that already.
What you finna get from this, Pete?
Play that last joint I said to you on Messenger, because, you know, we got to give our black woman appreciation. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to send a special shout out to Dave's Loaf, because her ass got that loaf. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
That shit was... I'm gonna give it a pass, folks, because you said it's smooth, G. You said it was corny as hell, but it was smooth, G. I just said, hey, I let it rock, folks.
Back there,
I let it rock, folks. It was smooth as hell. I let it rock, folks.
Yeah, you said it ain't come through?
It said he couldn't show it. You might as well just Google that ass. As soon as Dave's Loaf pop up, you gonna see it. They most definitely talking about she got some enhancements.
Just man.
I'm not surprised.
You ain't see that?
You ain't see that, man? Dave's Love looking good, shit.
Of course, niggas gonna see it.
She always look good to me.
Yeah, but like shit, nigga, I like that.
Now niggas see with her clothes off.
You know what I'm saying? That picture
yeah,
right
she
there.
Got that ass
felt like
Jesus Christ.
Felt like that right there.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that motherfucker threw me off guard when I ran across that.
Could you see it? Click that picture at the top.
Look,
you trying to cut it off.
You know what I'm saying? Until we get to that point.
She definitely got that shit.
And she got it done? Y'all think so?
Did she get her face done too?
I don't know. Cause you ain't never really seen her
like,
really
like,
to show her set off. You don't know if she had it for
but
real.
I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, Peachie, like, oh, she got a piece."
I'm looking at her face, trying to match it to see if she got anything done.
But shit, no, I mean,
ass is ridiculous.
But no, them thighs match that ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Not to be real, feel.
I mean, I was just finna say that, like,
the thighs match, like.
But that ass definitely wasn't that big though.
I don't know what she looked like though. I wasn't even. No. If that was what she.
Go back to the other one where she had.
The other one that can be believable. No.
Shit, I don't understand Loaf, but she Auntie Loaf yet?
No, she ain't had that.
Was right.
Look at
she
that.
Didn't have that.
No, that's enhanced.
She was real petite.
That's enhanced.
It is.
That's enhanced.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe she been eating good.
That's recovery.
Hey, I don't give a fuck, but Dave's Love looking good in that motherfucker.
Christ.
Yeah, that motherfucker looking good.
Damn, they done turned her to a whole girl now. Damn.
Yeah, she was a dyke.
Chubby.
Yeah. She gonna get a whole family.
Right, you feel me? Nah, she ain't doing
family to let you get them. You walk in like that.
Shit, motherfucker, she gonna get that family with that booty.
She dated Dirk?
No, I think they was.
Yeah, that shit was brief. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he always was with old girl. Fuck that.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was brief.
I thought that was some bullshit. But they really dated?
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, like, when I saw it, it was like that shit was short-lived, you know what I'm saying? That shit around that You, Me, and Hennessy days, I think, you know what I'm saying? Shit, but, yeah. So, shout out Dave's Love, man. That body look right. I ain't mad at it, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, baby.
Hey, every week my boy saying that older folk. Hey man, I appreciate seeing you getting older, G. I swear, man.
Shit, nigga, I love it, shit. Niggas don't make it.
I love it, bro, man.
Niggas don't get old every day, my nigga.
Hey, folks say, I see ain't nothing wrong with you, honey. I see you, baby. I see you, baby girl. I see you right there.
Shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Peachie, please tell these motherfuckers where they can find you at one more time before we get up out of here.
You can find me in the club. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, Cannabis Infusionz, Infusionz with a Z, and go on the website, cannabisinfusionz.com. You can also follow me personally on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook Peachie and Instagram Big Boss Peachie, Peachie.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And once again, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you coming through. I just got to say it one more time, you know what I'm saying, sitting here with us the whole time.
Thank you for having me.
Like, shit.
It's always a pleasure.
It was good,
for
man.
sure, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like I said, anytime you need a motherfucker, anytime you want to come through, I don't give a fuck what you got going on, even if you just want to come through and talk some shit, come through, you know what I'm saying. Like, we here. And, like, even if you just got to get something off your chest, I know you got your own platform, but you might be like, fuck it, I want to say it somewhere else, too. This is yours.
Shit, whatever you got going on, you know you got us, so you got our support. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shit.
Likewise, y'all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And once again, I go by that nigga named Ace.
I'm Joe.
And this is the Opinion Hated Podcast.
We out. Like and subscribe too, man. Bye.